Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome to the Banter Show. Yes, my people. Yeah, man, everybody check in. Big up on yourself. Wow, go on. Yeah, man, this are the Banter Show, people. Yes. Big up everybody in the comment section. Big up everybody on the Facebook. Big up the people on YouTube. You understand? So, wanna see the title, wanna see the thumbnail, I wanna see on the screen, wanna know where it's going up, wanna know where it go. You understand? So let me first put in my disclaimer, people. Mannings man, Kranky and I, we are friends. This is the banter show. Me I gotta beat them because guess what? Them love talk about them look aside. And when them fear pay attention to what is happening in them house or upstairs. Every minute them a peep over and a look downstairs. When them focus on what are going upstairs. And that's why them a get beaten. You see me I say? And that's why them a get kick up. And that's why them a get boxed down. The man in there in the top floor, people. Seeing? And every minute them a call a team we're down. The man them there were a first floor them in there now. Seeing? And with the way down a seventh. Seeing? And every minute them a talk about a side when a relevant in a title race. When them fear pay attention to what go on in a them yard, them a watch we. So you see what go on up on the screen, people? Them a drop out a tree, them a drop from far. You get what me I say? Yeah, man. So here one now, we're gonna beat. Hey, listen. Uno see thumbnail, people. Uno saw them patch up. Uno saw a slice them for them face. Uno see what go on. All Jason Guna him, where him there? All Fabian Guna, where him there? All military Guna, where him there? Me come out uno know. Anyways, even if uno go on go win the league, people, that show you have to go on. That show you did have to keep. You get what me I say? Yes, man. We not talk about the Liverpoolians them, you know. Because we know that them are fool. You see me I say? We're not talking about the Liverpoolians them. Richard Robinson, big up yourself. We have beat some people tonight. We are nice of a space tonight. Seeing? So, Kranky and Mannings, if you don't want to run in, you can run in. Because I have a whip. You see me I say? But you not watch we. Seeing? What you say, Tycoon? Yeah, man. Barely box down Mannings, man. What you chat say, man? You know still what go on? Mannings, man, and Kranky get a box down and all like goons them. You see me I say? You don't want them lose? You're a traitor, Richie Robinson. You're a traitor, man. What you mean you don't want the man them lose? Oh, you don't want the man them lose? All rivals for lose. You think when we are play, them want we if you win? A joke thing you depend, Richie. Joke thing you depend. Joke thing you depend, Richie. Yeah, them in a seat, brown man security. What you say, Claudine? What you say, a bad thumbnail? Yeah, man. Brown man security, a big ball them a ball today. Hey, to all them a ball today, Mannings man cut the sermon short. Seeing? Mannings man cut the sermon short and go start talk about Liverpool. Seeing? And that him do, you know? The man cut the Sherman in a man soliloquy and him epilogue people. The man cut it short. Hey, listen, Dr. Dan. Everybody knows the man you no good right now. Seeing? You see me I say? Everybody and then grand people and then great grand people know say Manchester United. As some know we relevant in the Dr. Dan. You know why? With the 7th and the Goonians them still pay with attention. Man, you see if them in a focus on what going up there, so they want to drop out of a tree, you know. Them are focus on the wrong thing. That's why them drop out of a tree, people. Yes, man. That's why them drop out of a tree. We not focus on United for. United are playing the ball for the past few seasons. Where? We not playing a ball. Eh? We not playing a ball. See all Chelsea can drop big win there. People, no take out on the phone and calling right now. Take out on the phone and calling. Chelsea go drop big win, people. Seeing? Chelsea of all teams. A 60 man in drop, you know. Cole Palmer scores 4, you know. Yo, a man have a rating of 9.7. But let's what? I don't talk about Chelsea right now, you know. Because it no matter how they win, they can't pass a certain place. You see me I say, it no matter how they win. But when me I say now, Mannings man and Kranky get a beating. Hey, Mannings man all I use excuse I say, boy, me did have a feeling, you know. Say them now go on good, you know, because from me see Liverpool lose. From me see Liverpool lose, me just have a feeling. You understand? Say this and that are go on and rate it. Me just have a feeling. Mannings man, stop it. Leon Bailey deal, you don't know how weird. You know say Leon Bailey hot. You know say Leon Bailey dey on fire. Hear what? A man they no can extinguish a guy game, people. They no can extinguish a guy game. Oh, you no fi no carry no extinguish a guy game. You no have Leon Bailey a go up against. Ollie Watkins. The whole Villa team where I play. Hey, Kranky a call me, you know. Hold on, let me hear what I say. Kranky, what you want? You want the link or you want to call the next phone? Cause we are beat. Yeah, man, me dey on my show, man. Alright, sir. Hey, him a run. Let me tell you something where Kranky do, people. Kranky send after a game done, you know, me send a message. I say, what go on there, so? Bailey nice skin. Mr. Kranky write one every message where Kranky write, fresh God. I peer mistake. I say, Jesus, peace, Kranky, me sorry for you. Him man disoriented, you know. Yes, man. Him man can't write a sentence. Fresh God. A pure mistake, you know. Jesus, peace. Hey, Leon Bailey, right now, you're general. Right now, Leon Bailey make the goons them know, say, yo, listen, me, a Champions League, me say, no. Leon Bailey make you know, say, yo, a Champions League ball game, him a think about, you know. Him not think about no gooners where I drop out on a tree, you know. Listen, the Arsenal populace could be big and heavy like the whole England. Leon Bailey no business with that. No free pass for no Kranky. Kranky, tell the people them say you send me 2 messages and you're disoriented, Kranky. Kranky, me not lying, Kranky. I want me point it out to you, Kranky. Yeah, laugh, Kranky. Me I say, see it there again. Kranky, you know so I say good up. Hey, people, Leon Bailey did an excellent job yesterday with those goons. You see me, I say? I know you live a full time, them, you know. Hey, RR, you might use excuse, boy, you might multitask. Hold that cranky. Where you say the second boxing give them? Yes, man. Right now, no see Cranky draw cut up. Man, slap him on a box, brethren. Cranky, what go on? Me know you not come on because you have to hide, you know. You can't come defend yourself, you know. Because Bailey deal with you. All Mannings, man. Oh, Lord. Mannings, man, cut his sermon short today. Oh, you mean if you Liverpoolians, they're happy? They're happy, yes, because this goes to show that the league tough same way, you know. Because guess what? With the few games to go, everybody did say, Liverpool have the easiest run in, and Liverpool are gonna do this and Liverpool are gonna do that. But guess what? Liverpool drop. Uno feel say Man City are gonna get kicked off too. Uno talk to me there. Uno think City are gonna get kicked with too. Yes, Rob Smith, talk up. So Rob Smith, hear me a tell him man them, you know. Hear me a tell him man them, man. A Cranky. Hear me a tell you that. That's why elephant a drop out of a tree. You know why? Uno stop focus on Manchester United. Manchester United have not been playing any good football for the past few seasons. Uno stop here with mine. And that's why uno now focus. Uno need to focus and stop pre-United. And so we know say we in on our head, you know. And so we know say we in on our head, you know. Everything are United. All when United now play well. You see me I say? Me see somebody put up a thing say anytime we reach April with our early race, at this is what Arsenal do. Kino over. Drop. Yeah, man. Man, them pay too much mind to Manchester United. Me know so no idolize we, you know. Me know so no want to be like us, you know. But uno fi ensure so no pay attention for win the league. People all saying, even though that beat me go on, uno I go still win the league. Kudos if that happen. But me couldn't see this and pass it. Leon Bailey kick on the foot and block something up in on the face. That me I tell you no. Let me check out some comment in the comment section. Because guess what?
Bertram Spence, WhatsApp audio.
He can't resist. Make we hear what he say. Hello, you have reached the coach's desk, beating on.
Am I live or Memorex?
You're live.
Means I cannot believe you're doing a show on this. I am so disappointed in you. I am so disappointed in Minzy. Oh my content slow today. Content slow, bad. Content slow, bad, Minzy. Bad. Hey, people. Manzi, I thought there was content. Somebody told me there was a show last night, and you could make a whole year worth of content from that show. The amount of tabloid information came out of it.
No, but you notice what you say?
Yeah.
What kind of information?
Tabloid type.
So we are nice up in place today because we don't get beaten. Hold that, Cranky. Hold that.
Man is man. I'm going to say man is man. Hey, Minzy.
People be telling us send disoriented for 1 year, you know. He man even know who he talk to.
Minzy. Let me say this, Minzy. No, can you put man is man thing on it too? Let me just up to you, Minzy. First of all, people, you have to be in the conversation to be in someone's head or to be recognized. No, when he's talking about Man U have more money than Arsenal, and no one recognizes that Man U exists.
That is not true.
Yes, you're a player.
No.
Yes, go ahead.
People, everywhere you turn, Man U play, a goon as them have to show their head. And I worry
No. I'm sorry.
we. When you know if you worry about the top of the league one day. Stop worrying about United.
Minzy. Oh no, good. Minzy, what position are you in? What's your place in the league? I can't tell. No, where are you? Where are you in the league? What position are you? What?
All right, let me answer.
Yeah.
You want me to answer? All right.
Yeah, answer.
I am going to answer. That is the problem. Manchester United have not been playing good football for the past few seasons. The entire universe know that. But uno constantly pay mind to Manchester United and then football and I lose track of uno goal. That's why I not drop out of a tree. Look on the screen. You know, see elephant drop out of a tree.
Minzy, if you're a Liverpool fan, if you're a Manchester fan, you can talk to No. But you're not. I'm getting my point. If you're a Liverpool fan, but you can't talk to me. We are in a competition. Mm-hmm. It's three of us. Mm-hmm. You know, you have a race and you got the champs, right? You've been the champs. You know, you're gonna have KC, Calabar, and nowadays JC in the mix, and the rest don't really matter when it comes to boys champs, right? It doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really matter. That's what we have here. Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool. Oh, you support Man U. I haven't really thought about Man U. You may think we think about you. You may want to think we think about you. We don't. We're focused on City. We have bigger fish to fry. We don't deal with them because pian fish as they say Jamaica. We don't deal with people like you. Because it means they don't get it twisted. We don't think about you. I know you want us to think about you. No. And you know, the only thing we think about you is that we feel sorry for you. We have pity on you. You used to be a competitor back then when we used to win titles together and compete against each other. You have regressed and we have progressed. Write that down because you can't put that in a rap song. Okay, just come to me naturally. So don't consider us. Don't think about us that way. You're very confused, Minzy. I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed in you.
Focus panel, Kranky. Remember, Sana, you are the one Arsenal goon me know, you know. Just remember.
Okay.
Remember. But you know, so me can pressure you on Mannings, man. You see me I say?
Yeah.
You know, so we can pressure you on Mannings, man. So right now, me take out the whip because una focus on United.
Who's the way for Ten Hag? Who's the way for Ten Hag? Must be Ten Hag that go way for Ten Hag. Because we don't have a part either. You know what Arteta can't give manage? We don't have a part either. We're saying he's done a good job of bringing us to be competitive against the better teams in the league.
Kranky,
I am so disappointed, Minzy.
Kranky, let me tell you this. You see, all who interested in football, wrap up on a stats, hype up on a stats, and at the end of the day, uno blame referee, uno blame this, uno blame VAR, and uno not do what uno need for do. Focus, and stop watch United.
Minzy, my team has 71 points. There are 6 games remaining. City has 6. Liverpool has 6 remaining. This is our first loss in 11 games. So we have lost 5 games this season.
I'm telling about this.
Wait. I'm just checking this. How many games have Man U lost this season? Man U has lost 12 games. Wait. It doesn't include the Wolves game on the teeth.
Are United?
No. But you are a United fan. I gotta focus where you're focused. Look, my team lost on Sunday. It was an unfortunate loss. My manager didn't pick the best team.
Hold on.
But it's not an excuse. We still lost. We lost. We did the best team.
What do you mean?
Meaning he has people on the bench who should be starting and he didn't pick them.
So
Thomas Partey should be starting.
So
the second best CDM in the league should be starting.
Hold on, is that
he's no longer injured?
Is that hindsight?
No. I don't have hindsight. I talk about things before they happen. I've said after the game manager. I've said this numerous times. I was on stream I went on the stream. I commented on the stream yesterday. I tried not to go in the live stream yesterday. But I know I commented on this, which is Arteta cannot game manage. He picks the wrong player sometimes. Trossard is not a wing. He can't play wing. He's best in the middle of the park.
Cranky.
So he's made a lot of... Zinchenko can't defend himself.
Cranky.
He's like Trent Alexander-Arnold. He can't defend. So why are you playing him against 2 dangerous wingers in DRB and that other player from Jamaica?
What other player? Call the man name. 3 man box
I
it down.
don't, I don't call people's name because I've been told I hate players, certain players, so I don't
No,
call it. I try not to call their name anymore.
no, but when you say
I've been
that
told I
now,
hate the person.
no, but when you say that now, you sound like you're shade. You need to call
No,
it.
I'm not shading.
No,
I'm not shading. No, I'm
no,
not calling player.
Cranky.
I'm not calling
It
player
sound like
name.
you're weak to the way
No,
people them say, man. What you mean, man? Call the
no,
man
I
name,
do
man.
take advice. I do compromise. Unlike some people say they're compromise, I do compromise. I do take advice. I listen to advice, and I think the advice has credit and merit to it.
Mm-hmm.
I will acknowledge it, and I may execute against it. So in this case, I decided that it's not in my best interest to call the player's name. I should just refer to the player who everybody will know that the player plays for Jamaica. Well, used to play for Jamaica.
Mm.
No, plays and plays for Villa. Used to be a Jamaica player. Not sure if they play anymore. I think they probably have retired or took a sabbatical or something. Something. So I'm not hating on the player at all. No, not at all. I think the player.
Let me ask you this.
I've always given the player credit when the player credit is due.
Let me ask you this,
Yes.
Cranky. Because when you say you not call the player name, that probably inside some sort of thing. That's why you need to go classify that advisor with that.
No, it's not on the player. No, it's not. See, on paper stay. I have said I don't call the player's manager name. When you hear me call the player manager name.
All right, call.
Same thing. No one give me no hard time when I say that.
Okay.
So why not give me hard time when I call the player name? I don't call the player manager name either.
Okay.
I stay away from that.
All right.
Right? I stay away from. And you're not thinking. Let me say this already. How come nobody not attack when me used to criticize my name? They sent out to me. No. But so no. Wait, no. When we criticize Hector, nobody criticize. Nobody come back and say Cranky, you're wrong up. This and that. But Hector's stats and his playing.
No, but you tell them.
But what that criticism?
Tell them say me say that, man.
Well,
tell them say me say. Remember, you used to beat Hector and look for Hector now. Me say that.
No, but I'm saying, don't I give credit when credit is due, and don't I give criticism when it's due?
Of course.
So if you play well, you get flowers. If you don't play well, me can't tell if you play well.
Cranky, I'm not one of them that is going to join the people say you're not reasonable in your argument. You know? We know say you're reasonable in your argument, and you know sugarcoat nothing. You understand? But Rob Smith give a name where you can refer to the person as Arsenal Slayer. So
is this second time they play score against us? I thought it was the first time.
Second in team same team beat up. So
yeah, but they beat us twice.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much points them have. Let me check how much points them have. Tell me. If they beat me twice, they're supposed to be ahead of me.
And somebody in the comment section again say, Rob Smith say, why you never get no talk about it? Because in the same breath, the people them did not beat Hector too, you know. So that's why you never come under a lot of criticism.
But some of the same people are beat the same. So Hector get beaten because he was born outside of Jamaica. Because Hector right now, I think Hector's performance for the last window or 2 windows is as good as any performance that players ever had for Jamaica. The other player talk about Hector's performance in this window, the last window. Wait now. Okay, Arsenal Slayer. Arsenal Slayer. You tell me if you're right or wrong. Hector's Arsenal Slayer performance in any window don't match Hector's performance in this last window. And you know what? If people agree with me, that is sad. Like beyond sad. So Rob Smith, because you have enough mouth. Tell me, Rob Smith, has Hector's performance this window marry? Or is it for the other player you're talking about? The Arsenal Slayer, great player, me or him, and that's him can compete with, he might go be the next Messi or whatever crazy comment that person made, right? In terms of his ability. Has that player played better than Hector's played in this window, in any window he has played in? I'm throwing that out there on the top of my head.
Rob Smith, I'll answer that question.
So Rob Smith, let me hear that, Rob Smith. The way Hector played in that window against 2 of the top teams in the region, 25 top teams in the region, has that player played that well? I wouldn't even say against those 2 teams. Against any teams in the region, in any window for Jamaica. And we're talking about Panama and the US Hector played against and was part of the star for the team. Excellent. As good as it gets. Marshal the defense, because means me and you're there live. I watch it. And we are talking about. And we ever talk about that player playing for Jamaica in any window with any sense of, you know what? He's exceptional. Come, Rob Smith, come up. Step up.
He must say Hector was amazing. Hector is getting his flowers.
No. Rob Smith, that's not the question, Rob Smith. Stop punt the question, Rob Smith. Answer the question. Compare it to your Lord player that you have, the Arsenal Slayer, they call him. As Arsenal Slayer slayed Panama, as Arsenal Slayer slayed the US, as Arsenal player slay Haiti, have they slayed Grenada? But I'm confused, Rob Smith. Me confused. Tycoon. I don't know why you call yourself tycoon because I know you're not a tycoon. You must aspire to be a tycoon or just a raccoon or something. Whatever you try to be, don't try to impart to me what I should do.
Kranky,
Yeah, go ahead, coach.
Please go try golfing and leave football business. One chippy.
I don't play golf. I have clubs, but I don't play golf. I used to try and play football, and I follow football. Also, Rob Smith, the player has 30 caps for his country. And we only pull out one window for Hector. And the player can show in one window, say meet what Hector have accomplished. And a defender, we are talking about it. We don't talk about what Gray has done. We have to come put Gray that is what play forward to a position. So we can't talk to me then, man. Come on, people. Come on, people. That means Kranky's criticism is warranted. And by the way, I watch you play up close and personal, up on TV thing. Go on, coach.
But Kranky, based off what the player had said, the player had said that he has not done 100% in terms of play for the national team. So he alluded.
What does that mean?
What
does that mean?
He alluded to that he has not put in his a very good performance for the national team to date. So him said that, right? But the fact of the matter is right now, him a nightmare. Because the
no, he's not my nightmare. No. So here's my preference in terms of in preference in terms of teams. Here's my preference in terms of teams. It's Jamaica, then Arsenal, then England, then the US. Those are my team preferences. So we look on Jamaica first. I mean, a yardie. You hear me, coach? Don't misinterpret this in the bad other country. I know say only people bad there, but Jamaica, but Jamaica can't tell what to do. Jamaica. So let me say this, coach. For my team, Jamaica, that he plays for, he has not produced.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't walked away from one game saying, you know what? I'm Bala the Sinner Star. He's very, very good. He's been excellent today. I've never done that. So I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Aldian, don't tell me if you stop. Aldian, you can't tell me if you stop. I might take out in the comment section. I know what that would me stop.
Kranky, may I give you a link? May I send you a link?
No, I don't want to. I come up with a program. Because I know it. You know, I know that I'm about to stop. I'm going to play golf like we don't know football.
Kranky, listen to me. I see when you criticize player. I see when people them criticize you. I saw when they criticize.
No, but coach. If a player don't play well, should I tell you? Okay, no matter what I know, I'll tell Arsenal Slayer saying great even when he play nonsense.
No,
so you can tell me, say me credible. They're not trying to say me to say.
No, well, me not tell you to say that. But me I go say the people, I'm gonna have a pushback from you, and I go criticize you too. See him like how you criticize the ball when you not do well. So based on your argument.
No, what do I criticize? But they're not making any practical argument. Or they make any sense about what they're saying. Tell me go play golf. That's not having an argument. That's not having a position to articulate or substantiate why you're saying I should go do something. It's just noise. Make a case, make an argument to say, you know, Kranky, here you say A, B, and C, and rebut it in a way that makes sense. Don't just say, boy, go play a golf or Kranky if you stop. Stop doing what? We're having a discussion about a player and what the players contribute to the national team. And I'm pointing out facts, and you guys can't, the ones who are supporting a player can't deal with it. Those of you who don't like it can't deal with the fact that the player hasn't played. I bring out the Hector, whom we criticize mercilessly on Minzy's program. We have tapes Minzy. And I've also loved and given him great flowers because he has been exceptional of late. And I said, comparatively, show me where that player you've talked about, I have 30 caps for his national team, I've played one very good game for the national team. I mean, I used to Kranky to stop, and Kranky to go away, and Kranky go play golf. Because you know why? You have no logic to back up your argument. So me done, coach. No argument.
Yeah, so hold on. How him play yesterday in terms of playing for no?
He didn't play much. The player didn't play much.
He never play much.
No, but Minzy, you don't think Minzy. Like what I was saying about Saka. Saka has some of the best stats in football this year. I don't think Saka has played well this year. The player came in for 30 minutes. He scored a goal, yes. the goal was a deciding goal.
Mm-hmm.
But tell me how exceptional the player was in that game. How well the player played in that game. Because nobody talk about that.
Boy,
I'm not talking about the goal them score.
boy, Kranky. Nobody now look
Yes.
on the goal, you know. No, nobody now gonna look on the overall performance right now, you know. Because guess what? Everybody is blinded by the 2-0 defeat where Arsenal get. So nobody
Yeah, now
now
here. You know, quick,
nobody now
coach, hear this.
critically analyze it.
So all day, so we get the man in one room and he play well. The man not stay in that room. The man guy be out and sleep. We are talking about Aldian. The man not stay in that room. That's why he get suspended. The man was out bleaching or out violating curfew. He stayed in his own house. So that whole excuse about not having your own room, Aldian, goes away because the player was never in the hotel in the first place. He was at his home when he came to play in Jamaica. Now, outside of Jamaica, that you make an argument. But if you're at Jamaica and you stay in your own home, which is to be comfortable, you have no excuse. So all you excuse makers for a player because you like the player and the player local develop, it just shows that you're not genuine. You're not genuine. We as people have to try to be as fair as possible in our assessment and our perspective. I mean, now sell out. Okay, what no one tell me.
If artist people, they must say if you forward, come take your beat, no, man. Stop hide behind a phone. Can you forward for money?
No, you know, I'm here, people, I'm here. Me can't win a coach. So I'm here trying to figure out how to do thumbnails and set up my channel. Come here, so boy, you have a channel, like your channel now, come. And I call you earlier now. Come here to learn certain things. You know, me come here to come correct. You know, so me not just come playing D and stuff. Me not playing Jane.
Yeah.
Can't come on street playing Jane. Me have to come in and me cut off pants. See me I say?
Yeah,
and look styling. And that me I try to do. No, Clark's thing. No, Clark's thing.
Our Air Force One.
Clark's look like them hungry. Clark's look hungry to me. Never Clark's.
Where's the Nike? Straight Nike.
No, you know, it's some them call them Bectons, I think you wouldn't know, they're some Colombian shoes. So but yeah, anyway. We're not going to that. But me I say me no want to complain, Jane, and I need help to set these things up. Okay. Right? Because I've been getting criticism like people like Rob Duckler and others say, boy, a channel will never hit road. I had one of my first guests text me today and say, when is my channel starting?
Whoa,
and I've been really busy.
Pressure reach if you start the channel, man. You have to go roll
like the pressure reached me yesterday. Just like yesterday, the pressure reached me.
Oh.
We get a right hand yesterday. And I try to recover from the right hand.
Yeah, hey, people, you see box down when you get yesterday. If people, they must say, hey, right now, Kranky, this would be very good to have a show if you come talk about your Arsenal box down. I remember saying, you know, everybody thinks say I'm Bailey at war, you know. Seeing? And this would be a very
Bailey know me. You can't war. Like say Israel that war with Hamas.
So no,
and then I go. That don't make no sense.
So no, it me I say people them things say now yeah I'm Bailey at war. So if you go, like put all the thumbnails say Bailey's box you down. I want people can watch that. You see me I say?
Hey, coach, I know there's something. The Jamaican people them love the drama, you know, them love the tabloid thing. Them love hey coach. Anytime you hear a certain person come and want some part of the channel, the man stream full up. Then me get notification and me click back and say, wait, what the judge this? Man stream full up. Anytime a tabloid, like some, you know, the whole tabloid I used to have when the more Povich type show. Anytime that hit the Jamaican people, them full up the stream, them entertainment that. Me not have that skill set that provide a kind of entertainment. But yes, we got a right hand yesterday. We're trying to recover. It will take some time. Well, I'll tell you Wednesday if we recover or not. Because Wednesday's going to determine if we recover or not. We have to play Bayern. So.
Hey, I see. A serious match that we're not going to face now. What was the scoreline? 2-2, right?
2-2, yeah. But there's no away goals anymore. So
away goal.
You have to go win.
Yeah, me don't know the away goal. In night.
Aldian have a right foot. Aldian. I never criticized his right foot, you know. I criticized Saka's right foot. I've never criticized and I criticized Odegaard's right foot. I never criticized his right foot. The Arsenal players come. I've never criticized his right. I never criticized his shooting. I've never criticized his right foot. I've never criticized his control. What I've criticized is his production for the national team.
Hey, Kranky.
Yes.
We are going to have a special guest we are going to call, you know. John Noah.
Oh, so I'll come out so you can call.
Listen. What you say about the story come out about the fraud thing we're going? A Cavalier.
Oh yeah. I heard about that actually. I think people gotta be very careful when they make certain statements in the public domain, you know. And are not showing evidence to substantiate the claims they're making. I'm always very reluctant to call people certain like corrupt or certain derogatory term, but without having evidence to say, you know what, this is exactly what transpired. And if you listen to some of these, because I listen to about these channels actually, especially now I have time on my hand, you get different perspective. You hear Trevor Study on a channel talking about something and talking about that person who makes some of these claims, and you're getting different views. So you don't know who is correct, coach. So before people go public with certain information, they got to make sure they have the facts right. I mean, Jamaica didn't like sue, like sue defamation. So I'm very careful with that. Yeah, I'll be careful with that. Let's sue here for defamation, but when you're a public figure, it's not as it is in Jamaica, it appears. But the laws are probably much more strict, actually. So, because the people in Jamaica protect themselves. But people saying put them defamation laws on the books, protect themselves, because they might have to do something when I write. No for them. Anyway. So anyway, coach, I think I've exhausted my time. I think I've gotten beaten and kicked and knocked down enough. Yes.
So what I want you to do now, I want you to check out urgent care and make them fix up what I go on. See?
No, I don't have a glass jaw, coach. I don't have a glass jaw. That's why you people like yourself. People like yourself who need urgent care, not me. I don't have a glass jaw. I can take a punch.
You can't take a punch.
And keep on ticking.
So like
It look like you need urgent care. Me don't need urgent care.
So you're
Rudolph, come on. Rudolph, live and in person. Come on, Rudolph. Come on. Send me the link. But change your mind. I'll put up what me have to do.
All right, cool.
Send me the link. All right, later.
Mr. Speed, what go on?
There.
Hey, so information reach to the decks of the coach, And you know some things always are reach to my desk, Kranky, hang up now. I'm forward. Seeing? So, me glad say your link for come on and tell you what go on with that, because these are some damning allegations towards Cavalier Club and the whole entity, and the technical leader of the JFF, is associated with that club. So we want to hear from you, because...
What you talk about? The best club in Jamaica?
Which best club?
Cavalier.
Yeah, that club there. It's the best club or Mount Pleasant. Which one I know?
What do you think?
Maybe
who have the record? Mount Pleasant are champion for now, but who have the record?
What kind of record?
Last 5 years, who come in at it, never finish less than third, come second, come first.
Mr. Speed, I want
finals in the Caribbean Cup.
But I want time to come first.
I will come second.
Consistent still.
Exactly. So,
yeah.
Go final of Caribbean Cup, win under 15. Go final of the knockout men. Go final of the knockout for women and the league. What are you talking about? Women's Premier League. You have a better club? Anyway, continue.
Okay. So me hear some damning information, Mr. Speed. But una go on with some racketeering thing over Cavalier.
Don't talk like that, because you make people quote you and make it look like say nothing goes up. And it kind of really stupid. Me have all the evidence.
I ask you a question and you go tell me if it goes so yes or no.
Go ahead and ask the question. So
the point is that me hear so una go on based on information or reach the desk is that Cavalier is involved in some fraudulent activity in terms of player
don't
transfer.
Say some. Somebody is asking about one player. You see, you have to understand the English language.
Yes.
There's a commotion about one player. Don't say some.
All
please.
Right. So Mr. Speed.
So you stand corrected? You stand corrected?
Yes, man, I stand corrected.
Okay.
But what
because you're casting aspersion on the club who is you have never heard win on a disciplinary thing or lose points we do them something. So for so much years. So for one incident to one player for you to say some don't cast a bad light on the club.
Mr. Speed, you see? When me ask you the questions or the question, you would know kick away all of them things there. So you basically answer part
but you have to say here about one player, brother. To make it public, not make it look like say you have a 10 player you're talking about.
So you are gonna answer a question, man, and
no, but you know say one player too, so be fair to us.
All right, yeah, me hear about one player. See?
Yeah, man.
So say that. With some what me say, fraudulent or illegal activities in terms of transfer.
Talk about the player now. What you want to talk about?
Yes. No, tell us what transpired. Because I don't want to
Cavalier,
talk about it.
well,
We have
first
you
what me I
on the
say,
show, so tell us what going on.
first what me I say, Cavalier not involved in
Hold on, you freeze up.
or
Kranky, we don't
no
hear Mr.
fraudulent
Speed.
transaction. We have never
Hold on,
operated like that.
Mr. Speed, hold on.
Cavalier is not involved.
No, because you did break up, so we never hear you. So talk to it.
I say Cavalier not involved in any illegal activity because we club no make up like that and we don't need to. We're actually the club of choice in Jamaica. Player want to come to Cavalier. Cavalier don't need to do nothing like that for clubs. And we win the most under 13, under 15, under 17 competition in the history. And we win everything. We got final everything. Now, it is ironical, say a player will never play for Cavalier yet. We never, ever make this players lace up for Cavalier, put on Cavalier gears yet. I make a big issue about, say, Cavalier try to get them fraudulent because it's not so. So let me just go down this, what happened.
Hold on, Mr.
Idle.
Speed. See, hold on again. You see, you're telling about English language. Let me use back the English language for you then. It's not gears. It's gear. Okay? No S's on it. All right? Go ahead.
All right, thank you. Thank you. So this particular player, used to come. All right, the Idle players used to train at Cavalier all the time, right? As a matter of fact, the chairman of Cavalier is also the chairman of Idle School. So the players would come and train with us all the time, right? So what happened that this particular player named Michael Ford, I could call him name because I'm done in social media, call up my name. Come to a training like with Barrett, Arthurs, Morgan, Country, I remember Country name now. Whole heap of players, like about 6 or 7 of them train with us very frequently. Every other one of them play for Cavalier in our Premier League team. Him are the only one who never play. And I'm going to tell you why him not play. About a year and a half or maybe more, Idle start to train at Royal Lakes football field. So this player was supposed to sign for us like everybody else. I would say Royal Lakes was playing an under 17 tournament in St. Catherine. I would say, yeah man, go ahead and play and get some playing time and then you come back. Last year in the transfer window in the summer, Royal Lakes President Michael Panchan signed him over to Cavalier, right? Because that was always the deal, saying would come back to Cavalier. The player find himself in my office with my manager, and I don't deal with these things. We have a manager. Him and Ronaldo Barrett, I remember them like clear that day. You know why? Because me never to Ronaldo Barrett and Arthurs and Keanu Jackson, those are the 3 players I was trying to get out from Mount Pleasant. Because Mount Oaks came from Mount Pleasant. Then him wasn't a Mount Pleasant player. So I never really knew of his ability, right? The scout was scout the 3 players and send them to me. I knew of those players' ability. And him come with 2 of them. I don't think Keanu Jackson had come that day. And him sign up all of the paperwork. Anyway, we register him on Connect. We never register him on FIFA Connect because him never give us, I think him never give us a pitch top. And that was a requirement to load up a pitch top. Him sign the in and out form, everything done. But we never transfer him on Connect yet. That a last summer transfer window, right?
Yeah, man, well, listen. Look like him freeze, people. Look like him freeze. I go through some terrain right there where someone will look like you freeze the Kranky.
Look like somebody that chased him to me.
Kranky, we need some more volume on your end.
I'm not sure why my thing.
Or you need to go near to your mic.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, yeah, man.
You see, I'm trying to prepare myself, Lindsay. That's why I'm learning,
So you have to stay near to the mic.
No, my mic is not on. My mic is not on.
Oh, your mic not on. Oh.
No, my mic is not on. I'm doing it
all right, so
Wi-Fi.
Mr. Speed, freeze out, people. All right, team forward there, back.
Right. So,
yeah.
Anyway, the coach saying the guy, basically them say I got college, right? And if anybody know me, once they say I got college, I don't really have much interest in it again. because it means you're not a professional. And my club is a professional team. I don't know me think about earnings and money and everything. So I never get in touch with the player again. I think he come on training 1 or 2 times, I don't really pay him no mind. Anyway, he met the national under 20 team and him go over and then all hell break loose. People start accusing me of a whole heap of things about the player.
But you say, yes, hold on, Mr. Speed. You say he met the under 20, right?
National under 20. That
But
when he make it national under 20 this year, you know.
Yeah, but he was registered as a Cavalier player.
From last year, you know, the transfer when I was transferred back to us, yes. And so when I don't talk, I'll send all of these documents going to you.
Yeah.
The transfer document was signed by the president of Royal Lakes. It was signed by St. Catherine FA. It was signed by Casafa FA. Right? You know, the only signature, nobody from Cavalier signature was on it. And that was a legitimate document that was lodged with the JFA.
It was lodged to the JFF that there was a signature issue?
No, there was no signature. The transfer document was lodged to the JFF from the last transfer window, not January, no. From the one in the summer transfer window. You understand what I say it?
Yeah, me follow.
Yeah, and on the transfer, it was signed by the two parish association and signed by the president of Royal Lakes. And the player, and that is a requirement that was lodged at the JFF, that is a Cavalier player. Being a Cavalier player by transfer and registration are two different things. We never register him.
Oh, explain that now, Mr. Speed, because register and transfer. Explain that much there.
No, because sometimes the transfer window are done. You make transfer go over the line now before the window close. But some of the time when you check back on the player, you don't really bother want the player, so you just never use it. But in the transfer to you within the transfer window, because that's how the transfer window is. There's 2 for the year, and if you don't get the transfer in on those periods, the player cannot play for the club. So what is important is for you to get transfers, and then you can register them afterwards.
But Mr. Speed, this is serious, you know, because the youth say never sign nothing, you know.
Yeah, but me can show you the contract, the thing I'm signing. So that is not, you know.
Is he saying his signature was forged?
Yeah.
By who?
We don't know, Mr. Speed, but we have to ask them questions because.
But why would we force him signature? This is not even a player we ever lace up one time for Cavalier. When him say him go play college, we never even call him one time. Me don't want this part the player still, but everybody have player bias, and he wasn't a player when me really interested in. Look here, 6 of them come from Idle, and the next 5 of them play. You think if me really did want the 6-1 play, wouldn't play? Think about it.
But Rudolph, if you're saying the player made in national under 20 squad, that means he must be a good player.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. No. You can't tell me that. Me decide the type of player that I want. You can't tell me that.
So how the player made the national under 20?
Yeah, ask me not pick team. You see me keep on telling that, you know. I don't think it's a joke. I don't pick team. Well, you ask me.
So Mr. Speed, he wasn't the type of player that you're looking to, but him have quality. Is that what you're saying?
Let me just repeat myself, because I don't want to disparage anybody. What I say to you is that me is a person with certain player, like with every coach, I'm a player bias, and me pick who no want to play for my team. Right? Nobody can tell me who to pick from who I can't pick. And me transfer a lot of people every year, and some of them never ever play. Some of them are for the future. That's how our club is.
So what about the player you didn't like? What about his game you didn't like?
Oh.
No, that's important to know. That's important to know.
All right. Okay. Yeah. If you notice, what I notice about him, and it play out when he play for the country, I say I really want to get night is that I think he play 3 matches of the country and get 2 red cards. I mean, I need to go say anything else.
But can you coach a player out of that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can't you coach a player out of that?
If what?
Can you coach the player out of that?
Out of the propensity to receive red cards?
Yes, but then you need to spend more time playing with top players where that situation going to repeat. So when you play for schoolboy alone, you take risk, you do things you get away with, but at the higher level you now get away with it. And I spot those things.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I know what I know.
The national selectors,
I can't,
them blind.
brother. Me is a different coach from everybody else, man. Me not tell you where our next man do. Me just know what me do. Can't talk about the next man.
No, me
But
not
me
say
just
me
give you
talk
the
about the
facts.
next man, you know.
Me just give you the facts. 6 of them come from Adidas. All 5 play for Cavalier all the time. This is the one we never play. Never put on.
The challenge is, Rudolph, if you said 6 come, 1 didn't play, but then we're saying the 1 was good enough to make the under 20, and what you do really well is bringing young players, develop young players, and move them on. It just seems strange that 1 that made the under 20 was the one you said couldn't make your team. I'm just saying, as an independent person who knows nothing about the situation, how it appears on the surface to me.
No, there's 3 other players that made the under 20 from my club.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he made the under 20 as one of those players. But you're saying almost as if, not that he wasn't good enough, but he had certain attributes which didn't marry to how you think about and how you want to coach. And I'm saying, as an independent person, it just seems strange, that's all. And I have no skin in the game to feel that way.
No, but why it's strange if I choose not to play a play? I don't understand you guys.
If you're a coach who's developing young men, not just on the football field, but holistically, and the one thing that you say the player develop their need is their propensity to be overly aggressive or to get red cards, and the player is good enough to play for Jamaica under 20, I would think your capacity to coach would be, you know what? Take this player, groom them, coach them, develop them, and enable them to reduce that aggressiveness or to help them in making good decisions so they wouldn't be getting those red cards and be part of your team because he seems to be good enough on the field to be part of the team.
And a question is coming, Mr. Speed. Since he didn't fit the description, how come he was at Cavalier?
But I explained to you already that we transfer lots of players in. That don't mean they can make the first team because they also have the age to play youth football. I explained that to you. So some players, we bring them in. They're not going to the first team right away. It take a little while for them to get into the first team. So we don't only bring in first team members, we bring in other players.
So you basically take all of the youngsters them about the place where you think could
I don't take anybody. Him walk, come on my office and meet with my manager. I don't take anybody. I didn't, as I said before, the players who I was scouting was 3 players from Mount Pleasant. I made that clear. They were Ronaldo Barrett, Arthurs, and Keanu Jackson. And because of the ideal connection, he came with them. How much time I must tell you that?
So how often have you spoken to the player, Rudolph?
As I said before, even since him got sent kits, you mean this particular player? No, I haven't spoken to him often. Not this player.
Okay.
But since him come back from sent kits, I have a litany email, WhatsApp, when me and him in conversation straight about his career and all heap of things, and him talk to me about, and we talk about even the fourth signature. I say, yo, why you keep on saying your mother called me and say why she said that, and him coach I said that, and him say, listen, him never make a fuss about it. I have it in writing, you know. So it's not like something I tell you when I go. So I can send them to you after we finish this, and you can read them through and make up your own mind.
So you think the player has been influenced then by your nemesis?
Look here, I don't know and I don't care. When the player asks me for advice, I tell him to ask him parents. That's where I was. I said, go and ask your parents and people who love you and you respect and make them give you advice.
So, Mr. Speed, is there any time throughout the conversation with you and that youngster that he has ever said that he no want to play no football for Cavalier?
Since he come back from St. Kitts, he come a training, you know. So, but how him to play football for Cavalier when I am not picking him to play? You see, when you keep on Me not understand you know. Keep
Mr. Speed, that's why Kranky always say you not have no people skill sometime, you know, Mr. Speed. Just answer a question them and not say we keep on. Because if you're going at the court of law, Mr. Speed, and questions are going to ask, the people are going to cross-examine you and ask you multiple questions. So stop like you want to call with dog, Mr. Speed.
But when you say me not a people skill, when me I try not say nothing about the youth, you know still I try force me to say something about the youth.
So you don't answer. You don't answer. Simple as that.
Rudolph.
You can decline the answer, you know.
Rudolph, people have a lot of questions, right? People have a lot of questions. You're trying to ask the question that people want to ask, right? Because
go ahead, Kranky, ask the question.
It was out in the public domain yesterday, pervasive in the domain yesterday, on a certain channel which gets a lot of views, and your name was being bastardized, and you don't.
Right, and that is why I come on the program for tell you say nothing. And guess what? Me I'll send you the proof after we finish. I promise you I send you the proof before. But
we have to ask you the tough question. We can't just throw some snowball and then
me not expect soft questions. Me just say if me say it before, why you kind of ask my next one. But fine, if you ask me back the same, ask again.
No, because if you notice some of my questions, them are asked back yes, but they are being asked in different way. Remember, say the lawyer them the on the case, you know, man.
All right, go on, a lawyer. May I listen to it.
Answer how you feel like.
His daughter was the lawyer.
Go on, a lawyer. Go on, lawyer. May I answer.
Me not joke out the things still, but Mr. Speed, you need to answer. No, man, a serious thing, man.
Ask the question and I'm ready. All right, me answer all your questions.
All right, but man, still, you say what? You go ahead.
Yeah. So the player is currently a Cavalier player now.
Yes, he was transferred to Cavalier legally.
Okay.
So does he want a release?
And I will give him a release tomorrow morning if he come fit properly.
So he has
club.
Okay.
So is there a problem with the transfer? Does he have to pay a fee to get released?
Yes, that's it. And that's when nobody. Kranky, you're one of the smartest person you know. What do you think they might try to go around?
Because they don't want to. What is that fee?
Yeah, but the fee is not a fee that should deter the powers that the persons who are involved. It's not a lot of money, is it?
No, $60,000 for your amateur player, 60,400 US.
I didn't get a sense Brian the person wanted to pay the fee. I must admit, I did listen to this conversation. Not a lot of it.
I didn't get
the sense of paying the fee at all. But I think
that's all need to have, you know. I don't use this player. Me have Jay Lightsmith, me have Gooden, me have Keanu Thompson, other top defenders when me have in my club. Some, you know, them younger, two of them younger, one of them I same age. Just pay me the fee and go away. What are you talking about? No holding on player.
Here's an analogy I'm gonna draw, right? Here's an analogy I'm gonna draw. You know, sometimes, and you know this, corporations settle litigation not because they're guilty, but they want to get rid of the problem, right? And the problem move on because not worth the reputational risk. Now is it worth the pain it caused? Does it make sense to just get rid of the problem?
No, that's Kranky.
No, let me just finish making him answer for himself now. Because he's calling in pain. That's why he's on this program. Is it worth the pain?
I'm not in it. Kranky, if you start giving your assets them for free, you don't know what I'm doing in the long run. Right.
I agree with that. But some assets you have to go because
I'm not. Kranky, look here. When you come up, look here. I do have not name free player. Right? Even when you come a Cavalier, you get my bun and cheese or my drinks, and you get one boots or one gears to play now. And so me must give him my money. Not going to happen. No care who. Once you come a Cavalier, me not a free player. Me just not have no free player. That is a rule. But me not go against. There's other remedies because me can prove this case. Say a lot of people lying, which me go seek them out. There's other remedies, and we deal with that on a different day. But for now, you can't get no player from me for free. And guess what? You see, when I would have personally like the player for sell for 10 million US or 20 million or 40 million euros wherever I want to go. Me personally like that. You know why, Kranky and Coach Minzy? Because they could have fly high, fly low. Me have 1 year of training compensation to get.
Oh, so you said we have to watch the play. You still have that contingency with the player whereby
I don't care where. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, but doesn't that have to be contractual? Doesn't that have to be contractual?
No, FIFA rules say if a player in your registration for over 6 months, you're entitled to training compensation and solidarity payments when they move on before the age of 23.
Okay.
But Mr. Speed, on we know you say you operate a business still, you know. Seeing? I'm gonna get the intricacies of the business aspect of it. But if a player doesn't fit your purview and in your team, first team or whatever, can't you for the first time just let go of a player?
I'm willing. When we get me 60,000.
No, but you're willing to
What
do
you
it
talk about? That can buy
without
3 boots for 3 other youths. I don't understand you. You know why
No,
some
that's
people don't understand money, you know. Me I try make you understand money. It can
no,
buy
but
3
Mr.
boots for
Speed,
3
have
youths.
you I understand that, but you know, you listen to the epilogue of the conversation or the inception of the conversation. The first part where me say me understand the whole business side of the thing. But in terms of you not wanting the player, so you are going to ensure say you recoup your money because that is a part of the whole thing of you operating a business. So essentially that you say. Which
No,
me
me
get.
not even have to recruit no money. If me get a player for free, you know so much player in the overseas we get a free transfer. And when they go to the club don't want them and the club in turn sell them for money, or they get a free transfer and the club sell them for millions after that. I just the business. Why when everybody else do it overseas, don't have a problem, or don't have no problem, but everybody does have a different standard for speed. Brother, me just a copy what the best people them do.
That's not fair, Rudolph. Let me say two
No,
things. One is
Mr. Speed,
Rudolph, let me say first
Now
of
why they
Rudolph.
keep on a hustle about me for give away player for free?
we are just ask your questions to see if
You're
you
telling
that because you don't need the player enough fit in your system. Me understand the business side. You just are gonna say no, you're not doing it until you get the 60,000. We move on from that. Why you get agitated?
No, me not get at it, but if you understand the business side, you understand say that's what other club overseas do. So why we have a different standard for us?
I have a question for you, Rudolph.
Go
Yeah.
ahead,
You
Kranky.
gave the player up for free. Does it affect any future compensatory payment for training and solidarity payment? Does it affect that?
No, not it affected the time when him leave. Now the truth is him can transfer from Cavalier in the next transfer window. So when they calculate these monies, what they do is pay the money based on the amount of time, months where the player stay with you.
Right.
Right. So if him go to the next transfer window, which is probably July, August, whenever it is, the money calculated up to that time. That is the business side of the thing.
So
How long is he signed for?
Yeah.
I remember from last year him signed.
To when?
Yeah.
When
No.
it expire?
He's an amateur player.
He's an amateur, no.
He's an amateur, so it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a question actually. So digest this question. So is this more around, is it the money? This seems like a monkey money to me, to be honest. Is it the money or is it the nemesis that is gonna go to? That's the problem.
No, as me say, when me and the youth talk recently, right? And a good thing me kind of make him WhatsApp them and all of that. The youth, the first of all, he was supposed to go to college, right? Again, if you don't understand my business model, when you say you go college, me can't spend a whole lot of time on you because at the end of the day, nothing now come out of college. Me have to transfer you for free and you're gone about your business and you might not turn, you might remain a football after a couple of years. So again, then him change his mind and say I'm going to turn pro. But as with Wally Powder youths, if they say they want to leave the club, me not no issue. But when I said to you, the club have policy or work with, and our policy is that there's no free player once you sign for Cavalier. You're not free no more. There's no free player. You have to pay. The money not important to me neither, I just the principle. And that those me live by, the principle, not the money.
If it was Kranky United, would you have given the Kranky free?
No. Me don't give a free player because guess what? Me have a budget every month I have to make.
Okay.
So
even people who come from overseas want me play them for free. Me tell them no way.
So him basically have to basically stay until the transfer window open.
Well, he can't go nowhere. So look on it. The argument's so stupid. Whether they say him leave Royal Lakes or him there Cavalier, a club own him. So if a new club want him, then can't get him till the transfer window open in summer. Either way, it don't make no difference. So I don't think this have anything to do with the transfer of the player? Because if you have fight for him, you can't fight for him now, and can't come at your club now and do nothing, right? So it must be a case where, to me, it's just a statement and people have ulterior motives, because there's no other reason for you bring up this now and start crap about the situation.
So what may I get from this now, Mr. Speed? 2 at the top, and watch my finger. 2 at the top footballing minds in the country that operate in a business. It seemed to me they at odds, And you can correct me if I'm wrong or if you don't believe, but this is what is exuding in the public sphere because of this situation that come up and the whole shenanigans were happen probably even before. So, I don't know.
Which shenanigans happened before? Which shenanigans happened before? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uno dep on good terms?
Yo, so, all right, hear me and you as a vlogger now, right? I want to know if you take things into perspective. Kranky, you're usually very reasonable. You reasonable to, Coach Minzy. But some of the time, you just don't want to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard me in the public domain or radio, TV, or anybody that put a mic or make my own blogs? Of course, anybody, any coach I said them player not good and the coach not good and I disparage anybody, I just want to ask you that question.
No, but that easy. No, I never hear you say that.
Exactly. So why not always equate the thing like...
No. Don't say that. Don't say that. Rudolph, don't say that. First of all, I don't call the person name. I mean the person agree. I say Jamaica. I mean I unite with the person. Loud moral. I mean I talk loud about moral. I tell that straight up. I'm straight. I've never heard you say that. My philosophy is I think you are too quiet on this. If somebody punch your right hand, I give them a left hand. Me not care.
Hold on. So no, the point I was making, Kranky, I may understand you. Kranky, you say me can't understand you because sometimes you say me just want me not soft skill. I know you have to use a hard skill. Anyway.
Listen.
You know what I mean. No, you know what I mean. Somebody can the public don't mean every day I say speed corrupt and speed this and speed that and speed just silent. Because they're not good. It's like a woman that deal with you now and the woman silent enough and you boy you're frustrated because you can't reach out. This means beat you in a public domain with thousands of people see it and you just take it. Me not believe in that speed.
No, so what me I say though is you make the same mistake where everybody I make, Coach Minzy. You can't equate me with that person because I'm not like that person. If anybody is going to dislike somebody, I would have more me dislike them. They don't really have no reason to really even dislike me now because them always a punch. No, hold on, man. So me I say,
hold on, me have to stop you because the equation, Mr. Speed, has to do with what you guys do in a football. So don't get it twisted. That is the equation, me bring. So continue.
Right. Me never understand you. But so the whole idea of somebody want me to go sing Kumbaya will never ever happen. Never happen. So you know what me do? I mean personally, me glad for what them do for some Jamaican youth and all of that. But me personally now have nothing to do with them. Basically, that's it. Them not exist in my mind. No knowings. Me no business with them. So all the way you attack say no important. Because look here, this player don't belong to that person, club 19. If the player belong to anybody, it would be between Royal Lakes and Cavalier who's supposed to have fight over the player. There's no transfer window until in the summer. So you can see that the argument is not there because of anything that is happening. The argument is there because this person want to, again, as Kranky said, come and punch me with me pay right hand for no reason. And the real reason, is because they want me job at JFF. But me got news for you. For the next 4 years, all I would go now talk say, and I say, speed. Well, I make this point.
Stop it, Rudolph. Don't say that. Don't go that.
You can't say that, Mr. Speed. You have to set up yourself. And Mr. Speed, that's why the people them feel like say, our Kranky say it already, and other people believe say you don't have no soft skill and other people think say you mash up Jamaica football, Mr. Speed, because
Them can't say anything them want.
sometimes you come across arrogant, you know, Mr. Speed. You know the problem, Kranky just mentioned something about persons saying things and persons saying things. If it is not true, Mr. Speed, why haven't you done anything about it? That is baffling me. Why all of these things are said about Mr. Speed and the JFF and there's nothing. You know where to link me to, Mr. Speed? Well, I'm finished now, man. You get a chance. You know where to link me to? Say most or some, if not all of these allegations are true, because most times you people leave the thing alone and not say nothing about it.
We can't follow up everybody, and you know that. When you see a madman on the road, we start tell you about it. Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You follow up a madman?
But I know every day never see madman. Because I now pass the road where madman I go there every day.
What you mean? They suppose you work there and you have to pass there every single day.
I know every time when me a pass the madman I go there. Madman straight. Madman go everywhere different. Madman move round and about. Because they're mad. They not stay one place. Them not bored.
Me know some madman that kind of stay one place at most of the time.
That means you pass madman place, Mr. Speed.
No.
Low madman argument.
So what me I try to say to you, me now follow up every single argument. I mean, I expect someone of it at least ask the proof when people attack certain things. How what me I go do if somebody sweet like. And the thing where you talk about, eventually, me stop, me not treat nobody, you know. Eventually, me know what me I go do. So there's other remedies when me I do. And you see in that case, when me know say me have the goods, look what I got. Me just try to get back one.
You have told me before, you know, that you have legal support in your immediate community.
Yes.
I thought you leveraged that support a long time ago.
No, because guess you're what?
If what the person saying is not factual, I thought you would leverage that support.
No, and I'm going to.
Exactly.
But I mean, I know everything me need to come out and say, I'm going to. And sometimes me not go tell them like, I mean, me don't want pressure. Sometimes the people them busy and me don't want to put the additional pressure on them. But me I go deal with it because you see in that case, as me tell you, you know, in that case, nothing that was said is true. Right? They make me send you the transfer note, you know.
Yeah,
it is signed.
Document them.
It is signed by the president of Royal Lakes. The two FA them sign it. You know the only person who sign nothing on it are Cavalier people. And the player.
And the youth sign on it and nobody else no sign for him.
And if the youth sign it, why did the Royal Lake president sign it if he never shows the youth signature? And then I mean, the two FA supposed to do them checks. Why didn't we do them checks? So for you come and say Cavalier do something fraudulent is you know, and it's just not make no sense. Me I'll send it to you, you know. I'll send it to you.
You send it to me, but you know what
hold on. I have a point of order.
Yeah.
So last night, the Royal Lakes president was on another platform, and he said him sign a blank document. Him said that, you know. Him said the document that him sent to Cavalier, the player didn't sign it. So me deduce, hold on, Kranky. Because me deal with the transfer of players, I deduce from it that the transfer form is a 2-page document. So a lot of times, I'm gonna say it, a lot of times when me would have transfer a player and them sign the transfer form, so you know the page one I got signed by the player, and you send it to them as a documented page 2. A lot of times, the clubs, them just sign page 2 and send it back to you, assuming that you have page 1. So when him say him sign a blank document, I'm assuming that's what he mean. Means him sign page 2 because Cavalier would reach out to him and say, this player want to be transferred, and him just sign the second page and send it back.
But why didn't he express that in his communication? Because he made it seem like something was done inappropriately, right?
That's what that's the way he said it. He make it seem, because him said the player tell him that he never signed no transfer. Is the Cavalier people them put him signature on it. That's what he said the player tell him.
But does the form have the player's signature?
Yes.
And you can't get the transfer signed the parish association will not stamp off a transfer without both pages, seeing both pages. They will not do it.
But Rudolph, he's saying Cavalier signed for them.
So yes, can the youth say I'm not sign the paper?
Yeah, but I told you that it is not true. The youth signed the paper, and I can tell you who him came there with. Him came there to my office where my manager was, and I wasn't talking to them, because I don't deal with transfer personally. And him signed it, and it was Ronaldo Barrett, Roger Arthurs, and him come.
How old was he when he signed? How old was he when he signed?
16 or 17, but he's allowed to sign after 16. I mean, him is an adult. I mean, as a matter of fact, you can sign at any age. So, for football purposes, once you're over 16, you don't need a parents to make a sign for nothing. That's football.
Okay. So where did he sign? In the office the day when him come?
Within two friend them, yes.
Jaja.
I remember the day.
Wait, so his friends can substantiate that he signed? His friends?
Well, his friends.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I know. Maybe his friends can't say he was there because my manager would talk to them 1-1. So nobody talked to three person at the time. Should have talked to them 1-1. So two that stay in the lobby, he would have come in, them talk, then sign the next one, and the next one come in. That is how it is done.
Yeah, but here's the question, though, Rudolph, which is this: if I went to sign, and it's three of us, we would probably have a dialogue. Probably get excited that we signed for Cavaliers.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
So did the player say to those players that he signed? Do you know this?
Well, I don't know. I don't answer that.
Isn't that part of the inquiry though to find out? Because if you
because I have every faith that him did sign it. Him will sign an in and out form, and a one form him sign an income. It's two form.
Your manager never put his signature on the page. Or your manager didn't put his signature on the page.
Oh, and she saw you in a Kranky when she here.
That's
no,
not.
Back up,
Rudolph. I'm not a lawyer, but I know what I'm saying. Ask the question again. How do you know his manager put us? I didn't say she did anything wrong enough. I said, how do you know that she did? That's not information on her.
I don't know, but I asked her. And the signature look like how she right, I don't.
Okay.
So you know me, I get from this to gentlemen. We're not prudent in business. You know why? The president or whoever signed the document first, me thinking wrong. They say, if you sign a document, man of steel or Brian, before you see all of the necessary documentation. You cannot put your signature upon a paper.
But me agree with you.
Yeah, you cannot put your signature upon a paper like that where I go put you in a spot as the signee. Or if you sign a blank paper, you only do that to people you trust, once it go through the 4, 5, 6, and you can't do that,
Actually, it should be verified, not trust. The trust is gone out the window. It's verified.
You're right, Kranky. Thank you for that word.
The page at the player, the page at the president sign have on the player name.
That is besides the point. That is besides the point, because if the two documents are go to the FA, whoever signed from both sides of the spectrum should see both papers.
Coach, hold on now. When you say so, and the two document is one document.
Two side of the document. Two side of the document, me
have 2 page.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
Now, me say him say, for the show say the document when him sign. When him sign, him say it blank. Because he was of the understanding that the player signed the other part.
The document when him sign is not blank. Document that he signed was not blank. Me send you the document, Mighty. Me did send you one that if you show it, send it to him. Send it to
you sign for a transfer be blank. Even if it's 2 pages, why would 1 page be blank?
No. It was not blank. The player name was on it, and it said, I, the president, authorize the transfer of this player to the Cavalier Soccer Club. And then put in signature upon it and say, my president, and said, and tick. And him a full transfer is not alone. All of that was done by him. He never signed a blank paper.
So what
the youth signature wasn't on it, Mr. Speed?
No, the youth signature is on the front sheet.
So, when he signed the paper, that front sheet was attached to the part where him signed?
Yeah, man, I want document. You know, if it.
No, Mr. Speed answer now.
Yo, me tell you already, say, coach, member say, I know me deal with them things here, like
Yeah,
personally, right?
Yeah.
So, but as far as I know, my manager are one of the best in the business. So, me know me never have no issue like this with no other transfer. This are the only one after she have worked for the club over 13 years. So, this are the first time me ever hear anything like this. First. So, I am not going to believe those people over what my manager said. Never. Not in a million years.
Jaja.
So here's a question, actually. Here's a question. So why the player has to agree to the transfer, right, from where he was to Cavaliers? He must have agreed to it because he came to Cavaliers, didn't he?
Because training there, lots of time. Yes. And look here, my office is in Halfway Tree, and we train downtown. And him find him way in Halfway Tree consigning. Halfway Tree come.
Yeah, because it's very strange. Even though he's young, and if you're young, impressionable, for you to beat one club, go to the other club, you're told that you're transferred. Maybe he's not familiar with the paperwork. I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe he's not familiar with paperwork as to what that entails. Because you're 16 and already know much, so that's possible.
Yeah. No, but Kranky, probably never had that year when we just talk. The player was training at Cavalier even before he got Royal Lakes.
Okay.
Then Royal Lakes was playing in St. Katrina under 17 competition.
I heard that. Yep.
Right. So we didn't sign him. We said, because Idle was training at Royal Lakes field. So we said, no, go ahead and play for Royal Lakes. And when you finish the season, you come to Cavalier and we sign you that time. And that's exactly what happened. And that is why, although you're beating the manager, the president of Royal Lakes knows that is the arrangement we have because we spoke to him. And that is why I'm not signing the transfer and send it back. Because he knows that the player was always going to come back. That's it, There's no rocket science to it.
Okay. So here's a couple of questions. One is...
I am informed that he got both pages with the player signature on it. That's what I'm informed now.
So you're saying resolution is for the party that wants the player to pay the transfer fee.
Simple.
The player.
Yep.
Here's a larger question, though, because your conflict, let me position that. Their person conflict with you and the JFF is not going anywhere. And it's very destructive and detrimental to Jamaica football because the person have mediums and forums to express their toxic view. I must say this, people, so I'm not unbiased here, I'm biased. Their toxic view in any environment that they operate in. How does one bring this to closure? How does one rectify this? Because it's not helping anybody.
I can't tell you about what the next man are doing. I'm only responsible for my actions. So I just say, there's something me know me have to do, and I've been holding off because I didn't want to go down that road. But if you set me a road for walk down, I might have to walk down that road. So I'm not even going to pretend that I'm going to try and sit in a meeting with this person to talk to him about anything. I'm not. So it is what it is. And then at the end of the day, if you make yourself a road, something you have to walk on it. So whatever they have been doing, libeling me, calling me name, do all sort of things, one day they go and pay. That's all me can promise somebody. But for right now, we just a slide and I go through and do what me have to do. Me have one championship for win. Me have other business to take care of. Me can't deal with the next man problem. Because if everybody start to look how the thing I go, you can realize say one antagonist about the place, not two in this situation.
Let me ask one question. Can I have you document? I don't know if I go too deep because the whole situation.
It's on low, Minzing.
It's on low?
Yeah, at least to me anyway. Yeah, that good now.
Yeah, so based on looking on the document, Mr. Speed, seeing my question is, who wrote the section where the player signed?
No, we would most likely we would write up that. I mean, if the player would write in address or something like that, but from my memory, if we would write up majority of the document and the person who put them together would put them together. Like with every transfer, usually who wants to transfer the most of the work, but the signature part would be done by the different parties.
Okay. It looked to me like it looked like some of the different right pon the part of the president signed. Or probably at the president right up the part there. And then
You
some of the
don't,
different right up the part where the player signed. So me don't know if me are looking too deep, but it
I don't know, guys. A long time I can't tell you say this happened or this happened. Most people look here. As me say, it wasn't like with a transfer Messi, you know. Nobody probably not even remember really what happened in detail there, except the standard procedure is the club would write up the form, the player put him signature. Cause you know, most time you not even know if the player can write, but so usually just make the club write up the form, player put them signature, and the president run at the back would assign, write it up and sign for him. Sometimes the president them have the manager who write you up and them just sign too. So you really could see 4 different handwriting on the piece of paper. That's possible. And then the cutoff for people them sign too, so you could see, you know, and the parish them sign, you could see all 6 different handwriting on the same piece of paper.
How long they play a train with Cavaliers?
He was training before the start of last season. Maybe my train from January 2000 and I would say maybe from January 2000 and this is 24, 23, both them time there. But he went and played for Royal Lakes in a 2023, the under 17 tournament in a Spanish town. Some of the Adidas players play for Royal Lakes because they were there training, and then we transfer him over in the summer. What is the date I transfer? Yeah, look on it, Coach Minty.
me have one question. Me see Guna ask in the comment section too, you know. So me have to ask it while me look. Me see the date of the transfer. This look like the 20th of January 23.
Yeah, probably at that time.
So here's a question though.
The man them say, hold on the Kranky, I want him answer that question. Now, where the parents, cause me and Guna think the same way. Where you said the players are 16-year-old, right? In the footballing language, he's okay to sign a document. But because things are seemingly going to a different level, where does the parents stand up in this? And what really caused this situation to blow up since, as you say, a years later they deal with transfer and this never happened yet?
Never. As a matter of fact, you say players can sign a transfer before they get 16. I just kind of 16 is the age. 16 is the age in a football where you can sign by yourself. So a player that is 12 can actually sign a transfer to, you know, right? But most likely the parents have to also agree for the player move, whether verbally or them write some, etc. Right?
So hold on. Remember your point. So you're gonna tell me say a 12-year-old can sign a document outside of the presence of their parent in footballing language?
Put it this way. In a Jamaica, I say, I'm going to listen to me carefully now. In a Jamaica, a 13-year-old can sign a contract for work, you know, with them parents, that the power book to them parents' consent. You see, with the transfers for players, and I like say, even the players just say, want to go from one club to a next club. Usually, and this is what used to happen, clubs, the FA, them used to allow it. Is only if there's a dispute, them say, make the parents decide. That usually happens in a football. When you are 12, 13, 14, you sign it go through. Unless there's a dispute, nothing usually happen. But if the parents say, before you get 16, them want you to play for a particular club, you must play for that club. When you get 16, you don't have to ask the parents. I don't know if I was clear.
So here's what's confusing to me. If the player's at Cavaliers for over a year, didn't the player know he was registered with Cavaliers?
So the player wasn't finished registered, that is this particular player, because we never have a photograph of him, but him signed the in and out form, and him never give us his passport. Him signed the in and out form, the transfer was lodged at JFF, everything was done. It was a matter of waiting on his passport and his photo ID. The reason why we probably never have those things is the player was going away to try to get a scholarship. And And for a while, when him gonna play for Royal Lakes, it never happened. And for a while, we just never get a photo ID from him. So we forget him totally. The player stopped coming to training from probably that last summer was the last time him come. We forget him totally. We don't remember nothing about him. When him play for Idle in the Manning Cup, of course, people see him. When him actually name come up again was when the national team called him. Because during that time, I knew him was going away and auditioning to play for some college team. So that is the time him name come up, and then there was this now person was riding as a freedom player. Okay, fine, the player want to come to you is fine. But you know it got the player already was transferred to Cavalier. And then that is the time we start have all the nice about if I'm a Cavalier player, if I'm not a Cavalier player, who's player.
You see that we make a lot of noise about something which is not material. Why do I say that? It's not material today. So if the fee, if $400 is the money, which is monkey money, me say so. Nobody says so. Then I don't know why that's holding up the transfer. I will say this though, going forward, if the player becomes a very good player, and you're saying solidarity payments and training are a part of that equation in terms of how you get compensated, that becomes an issue for whoever acquires the player. Okay, they're going to be that they view that they develop the player, and the players now at the age where development is probably less than when they were much younger. Right? So I can understand the concept, but $400 to me is not material enough to have people's name being dragged to a public domain, not in an unsavory manner. Doesn't make sense to me.
And I agree with you, but Kranky, what I'm doing, somebody come for the next player and the next one, and speed out say, okay, take him and go on.
No, but are you going to decide? No.
We got to make sure there's no ambiguity. There is no misconception about the formality of the registration process. Meaning, you transfer, you're signed, all the parties to the transaction their signatures are there. You're acknowledging that you signed. There's no ambiguity in all of that. So if that's done with, because to me, if you were to view this objectively, there seem to be some cases here where we can't definitively say did he sign or didn't he sign. We say he signed. His word against somebody else. So maybe you sign with a witness, for example.
But we have a witness who I'm signing in front of. But Kranky, the problem is where we have here is that an next player could just consent too. You see where the danger is that you have your asset, and because somebody going at the meals and he want to come out of the club, him just come and say, boy, I don't think I made it sign, you know. But after him come and him take a trading gears and whatever him get and him play 2 years. And you pay him every month, and him just say, well, I mean, he's an amateur, so guess what now? You know, say, I don't remember if I may sign it. I mean, once you start go down that road, Kranky, you have problems, you know.
No, I understand. Me say, don't we have signature experts in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Can we bring it to some arbiter who was a signature expert?
No, but I don't have to prove anything, you know, because possession is 9/10 of the law. We don't need to prove anything.
Yeah.
You say that I issue.
Why am I telling that Jamaica boy? I don't like compromise now. I'll tell you that right.
No, but Kranky, I must go pay a handwriting expert 200,000 to get 60,000.
I say in the play, you should work it out with the player. Maybe go half and half.
You mean me pay 125,000 to get 60,000?
And the loser,
pay everything.
Okay, the loser satisfy the entire obligation.
Well, you know me, I beg you. Coach Minzik, you know the Kranky in there. Coach Minzik, get the agreement in place, and we sign it. I beg you do me a favor, Coach Minzik.
Mr. Speed, I'm afraid of this signature thing I know, because I don't want to get involved in a no signature thing right now, honestly. So I stay far. Me plead the fifth in another one there.
I do think we gotta come to some agreement on this, because this whole toxic environment gotta go. I know some people make a lot of views from these things, but they gotta go. It's just not a good look. We've had enough with the women's team and the men's team, and now we're hearing this in the more normalized environment. Come on, guys, this gotta go. We gotta change this. We gotta change and be much more positive.
I remember he moved from beach football signature now to a player signature.
Yeah,
this thing,
you have too much signature problem in Jamaica.
Hey, you know, somebody need to get locked up, you know. Somebody need to get locked up.
You know, me agree with you.
But the person where I tell lie And if if a person will forge a signature, somebody forget lock up. This thing I go on too much until something like a public
That's not
thing is made out of this person or whoever the individual
nobody get locked
might
up in
be.
Jamaica.
Huh?
You get locked up in violence. You get locked up for only violent crimes.
But yeah, make it sound like I choose somebody forge a man's signature. Don't do that.
No, but that is the argument. So may I speak on both sides of the conversation, Mr. Speed.
Nobody, look here, nobody forge a man's signature. So
No,
me would need.
but you agree say somebody if you go prison too, you know? Remember you agree with me?
Well, if then somebody if you go prison if for lying, but not for forgery.
No, that's why I say
and you don't go prison for lying, you know, that's a problem.
Mr. Speed, that's why I say both ends. Me I say somebody if person will tell lie and the person will do it. If that happen. So me have to say it that way there.
It's not lying. It's not lying, coach. One goes prison for defamation and one goes prison for forgery.
So the same thing.
That is if there was any forgery. So the point of me I try and make still, you see? And me know where you are say Kranky, but Kranky. Anytime you start make people come and just take away your things and because they say something about it. No, if them a tell a lie, them feel it. But you know, give away your things still because as me tell you, me have much more valuable players at the same age in my contingent where they don't have no contract. Then is a blueprint you give somebody now if you just come and tell the next one say, yo, just say you never sign up. And the start of something else again. That can't happen. But now I make those things up. And you wouldn't do it either.
Me see the document, Kranky, and me can't tell if that signature they forge. Cause you see when me say that look like the photocopied version.
Oh,
or
so you don't have the original.
Or the scanned version.
You don't have the original then.
So me now have the original.
Okay.
Yes, you understand?
But it doesn't. You couldn't tell if it's forged anyway. You couldn't tell if it's original. You don't know if it's forged anyway.
Exactly.
You know one person's signature, so you can't tell if it's forged anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah,
because
you know, coach, what me I go do? Me I go try find the next document because there has to be a next in and out form with the person that signed and probably at the registration sheet. Me I look if me can find those other two, but it will take me some while because this is something I never think would have come up, so I never really did keep track of those. But it is something that can be easily proven, you know. There's at least two more documents that this person would have signed at the same time. Well, at least one more.
Which is this? Did the person sign to go to the next team in St. Catherine?
Yeah, that too, but I don't know if we can get access to that.
Okay. Well, you can call, I mean, you must have a relationship with that club you went to because you send your player there.
Yeah, but what we can do, what we can do is to look back at when we do. We can request Cavalier documents. We can request our next man documents if he no want. You understand? If he no want give it. So, but what we can do is look back at the other Cavalier documents that he may have signed. Probably we can get to a better conclusion.
I think it's more important to get the document from the other club. And here is why. No, yes, hear me out. Because anybody going to say, you know what? Here Cavaliers go again. It's their same signature for both of these documents. So it should look the same. For the same person forged it. If you get from the other club, that argument, it diffuses that argument. Right? It negates that argument. Because you have to sign to go for them. If you give everything from internal, someone can challenge the internal document you're providing. It's harder to channel the external document that you're using to substantiate that the one you signed for you is also authentic. Does that make sense? Speed, lead me.
No, I don't know it. Me know yet. Oh,
does that make sense, Rudolph?
Well, the thing is that you asked me to go to the club. Suppose go to a club.
Adam can't say no.
No, I can't ask them. Yeah.
Mr. Speed.
I think if you have that, people would more. It increases the believability of what transpired, right?
I mean, Kranky, the truth is, me have something else where me can easily prove it, but me not really even want to use it because again, me can't follow up everything. Because me have the player signature again on him passport, but me really don't want to send it to you. May I tell you the truth?
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that either.
No, that is unethical. We don't want.
And that is why me I said to you. No, but that's why me I said to you. Say there's one way me can prove it. Say nothing wrong with the signature. Cause me have the passport because they must give me a passport, you know, for register. So, but me not really want to go down the road And that is
That
why
is
I tell you,
legal
say,
document.
yeah,
You
they
can't
are,
say
yeah,
that
but
is a document.
that document is the most authentic document you can ever find. Him can't say the signature upon him passport and a fee.
Well, he can, but I wouldn't believe him. But anyway, let me just say this. Here's a question, though, which is, at this point, I think it's better to bring some resolution to this. Not necessarily at a party, but to substantiate that, you know what, these signatures are authentic. Did the player forget that he signed, Rudolph? Could the player forget that he signed?
But I have a WhatsApp.
Send me message.
Unethical too.
No. Send me
No,
part.
listen.
Send me.
They accuse you.
If
They accuse
if
you in
I
public
approve,
domain.
you approve, you know. You
Yeah,
notice me disassociate myself from him passport because that is a legal document. I mean, I have nothing to do it. Text message on a legal document. You're more say confidential, but if you want to prove yourself, why you refrain from sending information? And that's why me always say no Kranky. If Mr. Speed is nonchalant about these things, people are gonna think say him a lie.
Yeah.
And that is what the populace is gonna believe until people get proof. So Mr.
I think you
Speed,
should go to
right
their
now,
club and ask
you're
them.
gonna be seen as a liar.
Why would you go to their club and ask them? I don't see why it would be a big deal. Say, look, I've been accused that the player didn't sign. We're trying to match up the signatures. All they can say is no, we can't provide that because it's confidential to us. Or they can say, okay, not a problem. Here's a copy of what he signed. What, Rudolph left us, it appears.
Yeah, I'm gone. I said signature expert is Raymond and this. You know, easy, you know, Duckland, I must you.
Yo,
But
only a stereotype would have said that.
yeah, man. But differently. Alright, so Mr. Speeder forward back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Speed, as me I say, if you refuse from sending these proofs that you have, except the passport, because that, as me say, a legal document, I don't have nothing to do about the passport. Why wouldn't you send that information? See?
Yeah, but
Because, Mr. Speed, the world are going to see you as the man that is, what do I call it now? Give me a fancy word. That you're economical with the truth, you know. And that they must see you as, you know.
But why would you say something like that and you not know proof? Say, why would you say it though? If they
Me
even
not
want
say
it.
it. Me see a document, so me not. Honestly, right now, I don't know who to believe. Although me see document.
And that type problem I have with the blogger them. You can't even talk the truth and not see the proof. So why it makes sense me saying
Mr. Speed, hold on. Remember, the argument is about the player not signing the paper. We can see a signature on paper, or we are going to prove that. That is a document that is out there. We can't prove sign right.
Very surprised that Rudolph, who's a trained accountant, and evidence, as he knows, need to be empirical evidence, and it needs to be evidence which can stand up to scrutiny. Is saying that sending you a paper with a signature is verification.
Is proof. Exactly.
Rudolph, I suggest you get the signature from the third
party. That me say no. But you are telling me of the passport where have the same signature upon it.
No,
which
I want passport because to me passport.
But you don't want it. But me I say me have a proof.
Okay.
So me not understand you.
Yeah, but your proof.
No, but you reference a conversation.
Right now you're not interested. The true proof is with you. You can't have the proof. It means nothing if you have the proof enough. Until you go to a court of law, for example. In the public domain, it means nothing. Because people say they don't trust you in the first place. So the proof don't mean anything. If you can provide the proof, not the passport, because I don't agree with the passport situation. If you get something from the other club, and the club substantiate, you get it from them, and you compare it to the signature you provide to Minzy, and they match, and you go to a signature expert and they match, then you've made your case.
I hear you, but as me done tell you already, me not even me look here, me tell you, me have some other document.
Okay.
I can freeze.
Not hearing you, Rudolph. We've lost you.
I don't know. That this thing, and you see, if people constantly come out and I say,
spooky coach.
It's how you mean? Then you know more spooky, brother. That's why I say, Sir P need to go investigate what go on.
me think where the issue lie now is the fact that, so Mr. Speeder said, the player come in office, come sign the paper. I'm assuming he must can prove that the player come in office. But then the gentleman who signed the document said categorically that him sign a blank document. That's what him saying. No? The man said him sign a blank document.
So, Brian,
And
is that
then-
normal business to provide a blank document? Not blank, but to provide page 2 of 2 documents. Is that normal?
Kranky, I tell you already, brother. Me as a man, me sign blank document, so you know. But as a
person,
no, for that like seriously, no, I'm just a joke, but seriously, brother, I tell you, oh, the club will operate in Jamaica football, brother. I'm experienced already.
Unprofessional.
The document with the club, with the front part, with the player sign, and the black part blank. And when the club return the document to you, they negate the front part and send back the back piece. Come.
Oh, so you keep it because you don't want to lose that piece. You may keep it because you don't want to lose that piece. So they just have to sign it.
Who may keep it?
The club requesting the signature from the club to try and make the transfer.
Well, you must keep it because you can't submit it to the FA without.
No. What I mean is, so I send you to sign to release the player, but I keep the first page because I don't want to send it to you and don't get it back.
No. So you have a club.
Right.
I have a club, and coach means he's a player.
Right.
Him come and sign a transfer form.
Top striker.
I use Duckland. So him sign. So the front part is the part that talk about your name, your age, not your age, your name, address, the club to which you are requesting the transfer. There's a section there for your signature, the date, and also a section to fill out the clubs that you have already played for. On page 2, which is normal in the back of the document, the top section is for the club who the transfer is going to. So that person will sign their name, their position in the club, and to authorize, and they will have to also put in the player's name to say John Brown. So it is to say Kranky is authorizing Mingsy to join Manchester United, and you put your position, the date, and then now once you get back that document, which is supposed to be the complete document, you send it to the FA. So in this case, the player would be leaving from a different parish. So the document now has to go to that parish who, let me say, them should do them due diligence. However, they're going to do it to ensure that the document is legitimately signed and the person who is signing it has the authority to sign transfers for the club. Then the club who's requesting the transfer, which will be my club, need to pay them a fee. I think I was a $4,000 fee. Them called the administrative fee. And then they now would send that document to the parish association for which my club is in, which would be CASAFA. And then CASAFA, them also need to vet the document to ensure, say, the parish sign it and what all it is legitimate, and then them would affix. There's a section where them affix their signature, their club stamp, their association stamp, and then them supposed to give a copy of that to the club, which is my club, and keep a copy for themselves, which both associations must keep a copy for themselves, and send it to the JFF. Now, based on my own dealings, sometimes all that process is not necessarily followed in terms of a lot of times they receive it, the club who is doing the transfer, as me say, them just sign it, the back page, and send it back to you. And then you as the club who want the player now would have to send it to the FA, get them to stamp it, get them to sign it, then the FA send it to the following parish association, and you kind of follow up on it, and then it eventually reach the JFF. The thing though with the FIFA Connect system though is once a player is registered on it and is being transferred, the transfer form has to be uploaded onto that platform. Now, and then it goes, so once you're completed registration, you would upload the transfer form, the player picture if you desire to change one of them have, If he's an amateur, there's a document that needs to be signed by the player's school. So there's this document, it's called a student declaration form, where the player, them parents, sign it, and then it have to go to them school for them principal or vice principal or somebody sign it to say this player is attending this school, is in this grade, and then you get that stamped by the parish association and you upload that. Or if the player is a professional, you upload a contract and it goes to the JFF, and then them have a competitions team who then should go through all those documents, and if there's any discrepancy, they're going to reach out and say, this is off, that is off, whatever, and then them approve it and the player is registered. Along with a form that is called, the same form as we talked about, that is called an in and out form. Usually that form is when you are registering players, like in the second transfer window or after the first registration. Because what happens is each club have a limit of players so they can register. So sometimes, I think the limit is like 30. So let's say you have player number 31 and you want to register him, then you remove a player and add him. So the player would have to sign that document as well. You get me? So, yeah, but as I say, I'm going to go through a smooth instances.
This is probably
Mr. Speed forward back. Hey, Mr. Speed, send me a conversation, you know.
Yeah, and don't keep us in suspense. And you wanna kill the program and start another program?
He want a drum roll. He want a drum roll.
That program. If you get more views, if you get views in us, you have to build it up. Suspense.
They have jump. They have jump.
Yeah. They have the light button.
Me have a conversation. Me have the conversation with Mr. Speed and the youth.
And
a matter of fact, I want strange number. Me get it from. You know who I watch the program. And you know who I watch the program, you know. Guess what? Me get all of the strips. You see me I say? Me get all of the strips. So, yo, Mr. Speed, you there?
Yeah,
Mr.
man.
Rudolph Speed. So you say me can't spill the beans?
Yes, I'm here. What you mean? Because, you know, before you spill the beans, because them never believe when me talk. Because me I try to avoid the youth. Wicked. And me tell him to go to him parents and make them advise him. And me
Jason
not understand
Duna,
what
+1 404.
Hey,
Do you think? Do you think? Let them hear from you, man. Let them hear from you.
Jason Duna, what go on?
Wagwan.
Good
Yeah, I just have a question. I have a question for Brian and Speed since I'm on the line again. Big up everybody in the panel and chat. As far as I heard Speed mention that he never get a picture for the young man. So for that reason, it wasn't sent to, I guess, transfer or JFF transfer.
No, registration. No, him registration wasn't complete. Him registration.
Okay, so my question would be, is the signing of an in and out transfer, is that enough to say that you now have, I don't want to say ownership of the player, but now the player represents you?
It's not an in and out. Him sign a full transfer document, not an in and out. In and out is an additional document.
He signed. Oh. Okay, so he signed the official one and the in and out because it was in a certain time frame, so it had to. You were bringing out players to get him in. Is that how the in and out work? I heard Brian just saying that.
Correct.
Okay. So Mike, so from once that process is finished, then the player is officially your player. It doesn't matter that he was never changed in the JFF portal.
No, it don't matter. I know that's the process, you know. Once the two parish associations sign the document, the process is finished. He's a Cavalier player. I just have to present it to JFF for him to play in JFF competitions. So he could have been with that transfer. He could have played a CASAFA competitions until I present it to the JFF. And the JFF will not allow him to play until he's registered properly either. Right. So.
Got you. So if it was ever that him just convince you in a training and say, boy, you want him to play, he wouldn't be able to do so until you completed the JFF portion of that.
Correct.
Okay. That I was unclear on that because I would have thought that all of that would have to be done. But I guess you're saying for the amateur players, as long as they're not going to play in the Premier League or any other JFF sanctioned competition, there is no need to really do that step of the process.
No. I'm not just amateur player. Any player in the world, once you beat the transfer window deadline, is your player. What you do with him after that is your prerogative.
Okay.
Got you. So him not have to come out training, no day, no time. Once them form they fill out and done. Okay. That because I was unclear on that, and that is really all I wanted some clarity on. So we can forward with the conversation. Cause it look like other party are nice.
Good.
Hold on. Brian, I have a question.
Oh.
Oh, you know, say, hey, you see the thumbnail? Leon
yeah, man, me see it, man.
Down, you know.
Me see it, man. Me not famous enough to make them thumbnail. That's all right, though.
Eh?
No, me say, me not have the fame to get the funny thumbnail yet, but that is fine. Me get my box them down in my chat last night, so me not need no more.
All right.
But yeah, I go and take it in.
All right, military Guna, you get box down too, you know. Barely box down. Hold on there. We get our next call, you know. Jesus Speed. Hey, Mr. Speed, a message come to my phone say you're lying, brother. The people them up hit hard, you know.
Them they are the fake account them where you know say them all come. Cause you know say there's some fake accounts. Once you call a certain man name, the fake account then come out. Everybody know.
Carla, welcome to the show.
Yes, coach.
You have a turn on your feed, you know. You have a turn on.
Yes, coach.
Just turn on your background, brother.
Coach, yes. Okay, hold on.
You can't listen to bad show 2 times, you know.
Yeah, man. Yes, coach. Yes, Mr. Speed and Kranky and Brian. Yeah, man. You know, when Mr. Speed I say, you know, I can say when I say me believe him, you know, because conversation as they say, coach, you hear it. Well, you hear it and you hear and see where Mr. Speeder come from. Mr. Speeder tell you you're writing, but true, you get the proof now, so you can listen to it and see it for yourself.
So means you
understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, man.
It means you're
yeah. So you can play make your whole world the year now, like Mr. Speed go ahead and you will know say Mr. Speed will tell you the truth.
We don't know.
Where's the Kranky?
Milk it. He need more likes.
Oh, them say we need more likes before we start. We all have voice note too, you know. I don't think I'm going to play the voice note still.
Yeah,
man,
play a voice note now for show it thing them.
No, me I give permission to play a voice note because my voice. So all the winners programmers say I lie. Me want you play the voice note because I'm my voice.
Okay, all right. Cause me never that I only part.
Me say true, Mr. Speed. I believe you. I say true.
That I only part.
Me try to avoid the youth. Me try to avoid the youth, you know. Me I tell you. So you play it and talk everything with you. Because me that try to hide them things there for just not make certain things come out of way. But since I'm gonna take my reputation somewhere, and even you're skeptical, just read it and play the voice note.
So Brian, myself and you, Brian, and people in the chat are the jury here. Go ahead.
So
I did believe him, Mr. Speed.
Yes, sir, you believe him.
Yeah, me believe him.
Okay.
But why would I be fighting about a youth who never kick a ball for Cavalier? I mean, have bullet more talented players. I mean, it don't make no sense. You don't just think about it if it makes no sense. It just don't make no sense. No sense.
But man, but me I say, man will tell lie, man never believe, man will tell lie, when you talk truth, they not believe. So me can't understand. Play it now.
No, but you have to come off a line for you play.
All right, me I come off before you come off, you know, there me call a program and me attack, you know. And you now come and say, boy, me I pick up for Mr. Speed and my friend. Ask Mr. Speed if we know one another. Yeah, I can go and laugh, you know, coach. But me I tell you, say me I wait till in company show for me and him again, you know.
So Mr. Speed, you know this brother upon if call?
What's that man knowing?
No.
Hey, that show you have like the
know me, that me Mr. Speed don't know me.
Me hear him on
Mr.
that
Speed,
show, but me don't know him.
I mean, don't know him, Mr. Speed. We don't know one another.
Okay.
That may I say, but you man, you do a favor, Max, at me and Mr. Speed, a friend, and blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
and whatsoever.
But Soji, you gotta get them thing, man. I saw his space stay, man. You have to toughen up, man. You still like me, we have rubber skin. I say, when bullet have
Anyway.
place, man, that bounce off.
Coach, me have a
Yeah.
meeting still. I have
Alright,
to
go
cut
on.
you still here.
Yeah, man. So me I go through it and make the people them. But we want you pan if explain certain things. You know,
Yeah,
about 5 minutes, so me run
Mr.
through
Speed,
it.
make him play it, man.
Soji, come off our line, no, man. All right. We can't make you go, Mr. Speed. What we do? Play this something there first.
Yeah, man, play it, man. Cause that's some of everything, man. And then you can go back through the things.
All right. Hold on. The message then delete. Oh, it's there.
You stop milking them, Inzi. Stop milking. Stop milking.
And then I have to leave you, you know. I tell him I have something.
Hold on, Mr. Speed. 2 minutes.
This is more important than your meeting, Rudolph.
No, I have a family matter, man. No more important than my family.
So yeah, I'll cut then. So
Just
if you
play
do
the
wait.
thing.
Just
No,
so
play it,
play
me
me a
now.
play your talk.
Alright, go on.
I'm not going to tell you everything that I hear right when you talk about Cavalier when I was in Trinidad. People come back and tell me everything. So, one thing I can't say, you hear not like that from me, but I know say it's true. What the people say talk about when you're in Trinidad. So, anyway, that's, I don't know who tell you so, but I have never ever asked you to play for Cavalier, so don't get this twisted. Don't bother with that. Me personally has never asked for play for Cavalier. So don't get it twisted. And if you go back, you know say it's true. Michael, play for anybody you want to play. I don't know why you ask me these questions, you know. I really don't care what you want to play for. I've never forced a player to play for Cavalier from a band. So don't get it twisted, man. I didn't ever tell anybody say you must come a Cavalier, you know. As people tell me, boy, you and say you want to come. I never tell anybody say you must come a Cavalier. I never tell anybody say I wanted you to play for Cavalier. So all of what talk, I lie them a tell for me. I don't even chat to people, brother, unless I'm a close friend. So all the way you are, you're not go so. Me never tell the coach say if you come play for Cavalier. It's them say you come play for Cavalier, the other idle people them. Again, don't get it twisted, my youth. Me not stay them with them, man. Go play for anybody you want to play for, I'm good.
And it follow up and say your coach accuses me of forging your signature. And the youth say, Coach, I'm going to be playing with Phoenix and play some match for them for now, coach. Did not know he did that. All of them that were making it a big deal did not know. And then the document forward after that. So we have to go start back from the top. So Mr. Speed, what that part of the conversation there?
Because when the youth come back, if you go back to from up at the top, where when he come back, he must say a whole heap of things. He must say, boy, he want to come back a Cavalier. And then he must say, coach, I want to talk to you, big man, because me I get an opportunity from somewhere else and I want to take it. And I said to him, say, no, don't ask me for advice. I'm not giving you any advice. I specifically said that. I say, go to your parents, your mom and your daddy or somebody who you respect, make them give you advice. I told you that. Don't come to me. I don't want to advise you. I even said that. I even typed that I don't want to advise you. Because you think mix up. Because you did say you go college before. And now you now go college again. You think to mix up. I tell him to avoid me. Then him write back and say, how much money more get? Him say him now go back to Phoenix, go play. Or just one time go or something, him now go back. Him now go back. And I said to him, say, yo, me no advise you to mix up. Then him come back and him say something else. And I can't remember. And I said to him, say, boy, remember say not certain. That I only advise me to him. Say, remember say not certain in a football with him say want to take that route. Say, remember not certain. Stick to your parents because you have them forever. I told him that again. And the youth come and say, how much money you more get to play for Cavalier? I asked him, say, who you talk about play for Cavalier? You say, you want to train? I say, okay. Never tell you say me I pay no money. That me right and tell him. And I saw him decide say him want to go. And then me send him the voice note and say, brother, stop talk like that. You know, I never asked if you play for Cavalier. Go anywhere you want to go. That's how it is.
But Mr. Speed, here when me blame upon this here, no. You should not have them conversation with the
No,
youth.
a good thing me have a conversation with him because I only proof me have to say me never want him and me run him. So you
No,
can't say that.
Mr. Speed. No, when me a look on it, well, the ethical part of it, Mr. Speed.
Which ethical part? Then
hold
at
on,
17 years old, I can't tell lie on you, so me not to defend myself. And when him ask me the question, I must answer him. Him keep on every time he answer him, he asks me something. Oh, you know, so I never set him a try set me up.
That you know, so when me read it, that one I think will come to me too.
Let me not, so nobody know why me defend myself. This crazy. Yo, me have to go, right? Me have a problem. No, this crazy. You see the thing, say me I run the youth, and the youth reach out to me first, and me keep on a try run this youth. Go away, go to your mother, go to your father. Yo, go play for anybody you want to play for. What else you want me to say? That's why I'm telling you to learn to split justice, you know. You have it, and then him say something, and I put it on voice note for me. You know, I put it on voice note, I want to hear my voice. I tell the youth, say, go about him business. Go about your business, youth. I don't know what else you want me to say.
No, man, you're good, man. Me I go just read the rest of it.
Yeah, man. Read the rest of it, man. Yeah, cool. Now for go.
Yo. Me don't know, Virgin. What I say? Me still need to read this.
What I would say is this: is that in Jamaica we always have soap operas. You will never be out of ammunition, out of drama, because we love the drama. That's all I'll say. We love the drama, and some people love the drama more than others.
Yo, why so much drama surround the football?
Because we have some drama queens who are involved. They're not kings; they're drama queens. And you will always gonna have this. My philosophy is you should always try to come to a compromise and work things out, because if you have grown-ups who are acting like 5-year-olds, it doesn't help anybody, right? It doesn't help anybody. And sometimes I see somebody taking kids to substantiate argument in public domain to say, were you at the training? Tell them you see this. And he said, yeah, but you're a big man. You're bringing 15, 16-year-old and big people conversation to substantiate your point. That is not appropriate. It's inappropriate. And then people in this talk session are supporting those people. Like, people who are adults are supporting those people, what they're doing. That cannot be okay. That means a society which doesn't have any morals, does not way of operating, not make any sense to anybody. And I struggle with that, because that's not how you're taught I should be growing up. That's not how you're supposed to be. But I would say this about what Rudolph and them do. If the kid never played for you, when you let the kid just go.
And that's a part.
You don't play for you, say you want $40. To me, you say you didn't want the kid don't play for you. Why not let the kid go? They were not part of the organization in the first place, only on paper.
Yeah, but based on what I'm saying, Kranky, he must secure the bird, he must secure him bag. And if this will cause so much problem, and that's why I did ask that before, you know. If it will cause so much problem, why you let it go? But he must say, in the future, probably somebody else will come up.
No, in the future, you make sure you're tight in the procedures. You don't say one page to somebody to sign. All the protocols are followed to the letter of the law, so there's no ambiguity in how anything was done. So because there seemed to be back and forth in this about did I sign, did I not sign? The club who signed it say he signed one blank sheet of paper. Not everything is copacetic, for lack of a better word, as it should be. So everything was done appropriately, or where you cannot challenge what was done. That's very obvious.
Anyways, the person will send me information, me sorry, me screenshot everything. So if you don't want to delete it, me have them I know. Honestly, I don't know who send me people. I don't know whose phone it come from. I just see some whole heap of message forwarding.
But somebody saying what? Somebody telling the truth?
No, man. I did see a message there. My first message will come in when I say, good morning, Coach Speed. I'm sorry about the disrespect, Coach. I was not trying to disrespect you, Coach. So I'm sorry about that, Coach. And him write him name, Michael Forbes. Then him say again, good afternoon, Coach. This is Michael Forbes. I didn't hear anything about the medical coach. Good afternoon, Coach. When is training? So him alone in a conversation, or a theme part of a conversation.
He's saying when is training?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying it's a Cavalier training?
Training resumes next Wednesday at 3 p.m.
So Speed said they want to play until they play when training is. Just a minute, want you. So don't come at training. Me not understand, man, coach.
Yo, me not even think some more read them.
Or is it subsequent to this whereby the player now asks him to move after coming back from Trinidad, and that's where it got contentious for Speed to say, you can leave, but I need my money. He didn't really say that, but that's what I'm saying.
Yo, this thing. If somebody forward a message to your brother, it can't be dated. All right, and tell him when he's training, I say, good morning, coach. I did not sign nothing. I was just training with Butler for the meantime because I didn't have nowhere to go and train. But I did not sign, coach. I'm telling you the truth, coach.
So you did a sign what? Sign with the other person? I don't want to talk, or sign with Speed?
Look like a Butler. I'm saying I was just training with Butler. I never signed to him.
Okay. Mr. Drama is at it again. Never ending.
All right. So here what me I go do? Me I go end the show, you know. Because guess what? The people don't want to hear nothing. So me I go just keep it with myself.
No, it's not the people. There's certain people in the chat call out name. Like a Guan, whoever that is, who has their mind made up. They don't want to hear any facts or any suggestion otherwise. Call the people them been saying. No afraid. Hey, you can't with me.
Yeah, man.
Call them out.
I don't know how you have. Me want somebody forward a message to me or send your number, me forward a message to you, and you go tell me if your data go depend on it. That the madness, man. A madness that, you know. Oh, me just see some whole heap of message come into my phone. What me I go do? Me I read it too now. You see? That we don't know no people. Or the people them where think the information is made up or it comes true. That would be a very good thing to go make up so much message so quick. Yo, on evil, you know.
Look, here's what's unfortunate, coach, that we have young men who are mixed up in dispute between adults.
Yeah.
They're caught in the middle, and I'm sure they're getting things from either side, and it's just not good for the young men.
Yeah, but
adults need to be much more responsible and act like adults.
Kranky.
Yeah.
Me, personally, I just think the whole situation is much to do about nothing. Let me tell you why.
Exactly.
Let me tell you why.
Hold on, Brian. Before you tell you why. Aldean, him say him not speak to the youth, but he did say that he spoke to the youth through some messages. And I guess at them message I send, or whoever send them to my phone.
Aldean make my makeup long time about everything.
No, nah, listen, man. No, listen to the chain of conversation,
people,
man.
You can't come to a conversation with your mind made up.
With your mind made up. Yeah, you have to have an open mind.
You're like a MAGA person. If your mind is made up and you want to come, don't come to the conversation then, because you're not going to listen to anybody's telling you. You're going to have your mind made up. And all your points are going to be on one side. You have no objectivity. So don't listen to the conversation. That's my view.
Yeah, Kranky. So what I say is, I think it's a lot to do with nothing really in my estimation. I'll tell you why. So the super agent said the player is registered to him sports management company, which is fine. So player can be playing for any club, anywhere, or no club, and him is them agent and represent them. Next, him said the player don't want to play for Cavalier. Cavalier people them say them don't want to play for them, but they want to protect
+44 7404 9388 19.
Oh, that start come back on the thing.
Yeah, so that's the thing now. So what me I say is, Cavalier people them say them don't want the player. So really and truly, the first part of the problem, which is normally the hardest part, is solved. Both parties are agreed. One don't want the player and one want the player. So,
but you have to pay to get the player.
Yeah, so the next thing now is the man say $60,000 is the maximum where you can charge for amateur player. How much US you say that is? 400 US or 300 US? Whatever amount.
$4 bills.
Yes. So, super agent, the player is talented, and you can sell him go to Europe. Pay whoever own the player 400 US, and then sell him for $1 million.
But the person, well, I suppose there's solidarity payments and training.
But it won't matter. Whether I get the player for free or him pay $400 for him, he can't stop the solidarity payment. Brother,
hold on.
But he wants the solidarity payment.
Hold on, Kranky. Hold on. Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
Me apply for solidarity payment already. You see when the player sell, you see when the player is sold, the FIFA take 10% of the transfer fee. And it take them about 3 or 4 months. Fee you have to submit one whole heap of documents for your club, for the player passport, all the information there. And then FIFA pay the money directly to the club. Them FIFA do the calculation and them send you a statement and tell you, say, this is the money that is collected for solidarity payment. This player was at your institution or your club fee X amount of years before his 23rd birthday, and this is what entitled to, and then pay that money to you.
But Brian, you're missing the
in
point.
that instance,
yeah,
super agent and Cavalier people them don't have no engagement over that.
No, but super agent may want that salary payment, not give Cavalier any.
But he cannot stop that. How are you going to stop that?
Because you can say the player was never a registrant or a player for Cavaliers. So
when you have a transfer form signed by 2 associations, I'm telling you, Kranky.
It was sports, so it was never signed. That's the point.
Okay, well, fair.
Hey. That's the point. That's the point.
Well, yeah, good point. What me I say is, I put it to you that when super agent sell the player for $1 million US or €1 million, and the player is going to be transferred from either Cavalier or his club that his daughter own, then the player is going to get what is called a player passport. So the JFF competitions department is going to generate the player passport. So we will see, or whosoever will see, all who is on that player passport will get them due reward based on how FIFA do them calculation.
So here's what I don't understand. We hear this big brouhaha yesterday in the public forum about this. And as you say, it's about nothing. Some drama person like to drum up drama. If it's only $400, let's think about it. You gotta pay, and you say you're a billionaire, a millionaire, a billionaire, Jamaica money. Why you just pay the $60,000?
But Kranky, the transfer window opens on July the 1st. So even if he never was a Cavalier player and him play for what the club name Royal Aids, he can't transfer till July 1st.
Right. So
and if he ever sell him, and the thing is.
Perfect point. Great point. Great point. So what the person was saying about the transfer and he can't transfer because other stuff is nonsense because he still couldn't transfer anyway.
He can't transfer anyway. Yeah. And the next thing is, this is what maybe Mr. Speaker advice on this. I am not sure if one player can transfer 2 times in a one window. Meaning, if the player transferred to super agent club in a July, I don't think he can sell him to a next club in the same July window unless he loan him. I stand corrected on that, but to the best of my knowledge, I don't think you can transfer twice in a one window. Again, it's much to do about nothing.
All this drama is not warranted. Like all this drama is for media. It must be. Maybe the person trying to generate views for somebody's channel or something. That don't make no sense to me.
Oh, and the next thing too, me here, I think when I listened to Ryan's show last night, they were saying that under 20 camp is called, and because the player now play for Cavalier, they're the under 20 camp, and that was misinformation. Because I don't think under 20 camp are keep. No, I think them have some under 18 team that's going to Turkey, and the player is 19. He cannot go on that camp. So there are under 20 players who are in that under 18. But it's because they are under 18. So why would he be invited to a camp if he can't play? I don't understand that. Because he can't play under 18. What Marlon say? Brian alone.
So may not hold it on nice tell. So I don't know if you hear me. But yes, him can you say why him can transfer again. Is the rule is you can transfer 3 times for a season, but you can only play for 2 clubs. He has never played for Cavalier. So I'm good.
Okay.
You understand that? You understand what me just say, Brian?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right.
Same
Right.
man.
So, as it relates to
+1
the point
646
where
71
Coach Minzy said why,
74254 +1.
as it relates to the point that Coach Minzy said about why me have a concern the player. The player is actually 18 now. Coach Minzy said he's an adult, so we were having an adult conversation.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
man 19.
Man 19 now.
Yeah, man 19 born 2005. He's
Okay.
19.
And I also thought he was trying to set me up. So I make sure me tell him, me tell him, and me make sure me put me record him because me think he was trying to set me up too. Because yeah, as you can see, based on how sinister these people are, nobody feels that them innocent. Them are try figure out how they can get me now, but because that's how all it is, that PR. And when some people are relevant no more, them always are trying to make themselves relevant. So that's why they come out and the news with all of these things. But I tell you, that one are kind of serious, and I'll put a stop to it, as Kranky said.
Gotcha. Yeah, we have a call online. Caller, what you say?
Yeah, Mr. Mincy. Good night. Good night, Kranky. Good night, Brian.
Who this?
Kranky,
Robert?
it's just a point. No,
Yeah, bless up,
Miguel.
bless up.
Yeah, Kranky.
Miguel, yeah.
Yeah, just outside the football team, Kranky. Just a quick second of your time. You have made it quite obvious as to your preference in terms of your political party alignment. And I've heard you made several utterances towards a particular set of people, not that I'm claiming to be, but I came here for some sports discussion. Please let me know if you're going to continue on that trend so that I can recalibrate my mind to facilitate these utterances that you continue to make, sir.
So I will analogize certain people who are part of a cult. I went to the college, a lot of background noise, and they say, Casey, people are part of a cult. If you're a MAGA person to me, you're part of a cult, and you don't want to hear anybody's view on everything, you only want to hear one person's view, one dictator's view. So I will analogize that with sporting analogies to analogize that with what we have in a normal everyday society. So yes, you will probably hear it periodically. It won't be something I say every day, but it will come out periodically, yes.
Okay, so you are basically in a group, one set of people using, not a problem, sir. I just wanted to know. So thank you very much. You can continue the sports discussion, sir.
All right. Yo, me get the timestamp them, you know. So all I people them want timestamp. The conversation March 2021. Hold on, from January 25, February 11, February 12. You go down to a March. Yeah, March are the bulk of the conversation. March 20. Yeah, so who want date and time? See that March 20 and 21 are the last piece of conversation me get. So me get the timestamp. Somebody else send me the timestamp. So all the people them would do on timestamp. See it there. But you know, so me not gonna read that information upon it. Me no want get my good feeling that tell me say yo me no fi read no more. I mean I go work with my good feeling, you know.
I think your gut is very intuitive.
Yeah, man. I mean not a big gut either, you know, so you must know.
I can't substantiate that. I don't think the evidence suggests that, so I can't substantiate that.
Yeah, man, my good feeling that tell me say me not read no more. Mr. Speed, you there back here?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You there back here? We see you jump on and me audio, so me I say what you say?
Me never say what?
Me see you forward back on the show, so me I say what you say?
Oh, no. When I say nothing, I just go and listen. So if you ask me no question, because you must answer questions, me just ready to answer.
I have a question. Why can't we all just get along?
I agree with you. It's just that I'm never the antagonistic person. You must ask them.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, actually.
They do their thing, and me do my thing. I do have no problem with nothing with them do. Why them having so much problem with that I do?
Yeah.
Because as we something they would have said. What him name again? Richie Robinson. Baller car would have said, Mr. Speed, you're too powerful in this.
So is that a crime?
Me don't know. A baller
Good
car,
evening.
me a quote.
So hey, Menzi, some of them people in the comment section, you know, are easy, you know. You're a Jura says.
Yeah, me see
He
it,
says,
man.
It's a cranky, but you don't get along with the person either. No, but I'm not in the person's domain, Jura. We don't have to get along, Jura. In fact, we will never ever engage again. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't want to ever engage with the person again. So we will not get along. But I'm saying if you're in the same circle, you have to get along so people can reign peace. I don't have drama with the person all the time.
Yeah, but it's not just me alone. This person go around and trouble everybody. The other day it was Kaim Dixon. Come on, we're not going like we not see the things them playing right in front of you guys' face. We must put things in a perspective and see who I antagonist all the time. Who else are going around and trouble anybody? Everybody do them thing. And just one person have a problem with everybody thing. So if I play a Jamaica team, them have a problem with the player cause I know for them player play. Brother, come like when going like say on blind. When if you look and see what happened.
I think
that's a reality.
I don't have a YouTube channel, Minzy, so that must be meant for you. I'm not.
No, it's not on the YouTube channel. They're all over the place. You know,
No, but Mr. Speed, sometimes for me, you know, me can't watch everything, you know. So me not watch all over the place because I am a working man, you know. I have my 9 to 5. So me can't promise you say me see everything. As me I say, some information normally happen for us reach my desk. You see me?
But here's the thing, Minzy and Rudolph. The person has their supporters, you know, a lot of supporters, right? Because what happens is when you're a big fish in a small pond and you have some accomplishments on your resume, you're allowed to get away with a lot of things, actually. Which shouldn't be the case. That's not right, but that happens, right? And we see that. And it's very
who get away with a lot of things?
Big fish in small ponds.
Right. So I would just say to that comment is that I think I'm in a worse position because of who I am. I'll be able to do more if I wasn't me. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Actually. But I did tell you, you know, that if you're a coach and you're part of JFF, there's a conflict there, you know, that's gonna work, right? You'll get beaten. But the beating has to be fair. That's what I would say. The beating has to be fair.
And I'm going to say this. All who say me have a conflict, they would want to be in my shoe. Because then try. And I'll for lack of trying. But it just not work out for them. The only crime I'm committing is being good at a lot of things. That's all I think. That's what I think. So I can coach. Some people say me can't coach. But
we lost your Rudolph. It's sort of like a true in Rudolph, because we just lost it when you said that.
prove myself year in, year out. As a
So Speed, we're not here properly.
Yeah, Rudolph, you're not paying your phone bill, Rudolph. And that's why you need the $400 from the man, because you know. If it makes serious thing take joke, but we have to laugh. We have to laugh.
More ask Mr. Speed one question relating to him can coach, you know. So
yeah, it's just sort of sad, Minzy, that we have grown-ups can't get along and the kids are caught in the middle. It's not good. And we know who the instigator is, because that person, we know that the person is the instigator. And people don't want to call a spade a lot of times. And that's not right either. When you speak up on a program and bash that person all the time, But the person always about Speed. Speed can't coach. Speed do this, Speed do that. That happens all the time. I've heard it. So that's not right.
Mr. Speed, I which one I advise me for kick off? You send for backup.
I got 2 for them while you was there.
Man send for backup. Mr. Speed, more ask you one question. You hear me? Hello? Nah, hear me. Man send for backup and the backup nah so enough.
So here BM says Speed can't coach because his team didn't do well against Cincinnati. You see the level of reasoning we're talking about, you know? Which Jamaica team have done well against anybody outside of Jamaica more recently when it comes to the CONCACAF Champions League? What kind of comment is that? Like that logic is that's what I get frustrated. That's why I think I shouldn't start a channel because I'm just gonna be losing myself 24/7. What kind of comment is that? Because I read all the comments, you know. I read most of the comments anyway. You're saying the man can't coach because his team didn't do well in CONCACAF. BM, did you read what you write? If you said that about Ten Hag, I would understand.
And if we say that about Arteta, we certainly can understand.
We're second in the league. We must can coach at the highest level.
Remember your talk. Remember your conversation, Kranky.
I say he can't game manage. There's a difference.
So you say he's a great coach, but he can't game manage. I asked if you explain how 2 of them the match.
Mr. Speed. Ask Rudolph. Rudolph is a coach.
Mr. Speed.
So before me finish, Kranky, there was a time I see when Cavalier and Sid Bartlett, and me did still have certain power, and nobody used to talk about me that time. Me I tell you, me not ask you, and for years me in a major league, and nobody not talk nothing about me. I still me there like tall treasurer at the JFF, even more powerful position, and nobody used to talk about me, you know. The only time them start talk is when me start reach a Premier League and start produce players in a national team. Before that, nobody would ever say nothing about me for the first 15 years. You only know of me probably for the last 14, but me always had these powerful positions for a long time. But as I said before, Kranky, here's my problem. On a judge me at a different standard from everybody else. Because I guess everybody in football conflicted. Every single person.
You're my question.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that comment.
Well, on the Kranky, more asking before this jump out of my head, you know. Because you say you can't coach and all of them things that people them are looking to. See? Are you satisfied with the players that you'd have sent overseas and their progress? Because you have a few of them come back to Jamaica, you know. So
no, that first person to tell you say most of we in Jamaica can't coach, including myself. We're not good. Me first person to tell you that. Come on, you never hear me say that all the time. We just try to learn to coach now in the last 2-3 years as a whole. Normally, we feel you them. You know who good? The Chucks coach them. Are them good? Are them a world class? Can they do it over and over? Are them good? No, we not reach us yet. So I mean, I'm just saying I wanted to try in once where I start to have some success, but me not think we're good. None of we, including myself.
Okay. I get it. You fear upon one day. Kranky, go ahead with your.
I don't think he believe that, but he just say it to make you feel good.
No man, he believe it, man. Me hear him say it already.
But him just get him A license, so that our CONCACAF equivalent to A license, right?
Me hear him say it already, Kranky.
Okay. Well, look. At the end of the day, at least we're going on the right patch and develop the coaches. What we should be trying to talk about, Rudolph, is more positive things. We shouldn't be having this conversation about so much negativity. Even though negativity sells, there has to be a way to reduce negativity and be more positively inclined. Actually, it's very frustrating to hear all this negative stuff, which is not warranted. And as Brian said earlier, it's much about nothing, frankly. If it's 400 US and the player to move on, it's much about nothing. It's seriously. That person who wants to play should just pay the money and move on. They shouldn't have to come out and have all these negative comments in the public domain when they can just pay the $400 and move on. And you're saying you're not trying to hold the player. This is not where there's a tussle between the two parties. You're saying there's no tussle. The player can go as long as they pay. I don't know what the issue is then.
May I say it again? I have never. You really believe, say, if me want a player to play for Cavalier, Me only get him to play for Cavalier. If me did really want it to happen, me just ask anybody who reasonable and listen. So because you see me never play the player, it must be because of a couple things. Me no have a need, I me no need to. And right now, me don't have a need. Me have 32 players from Premier League roster, and me no need no more player. And as a matter of fact, me even want some of the players them like King and Ming and those players to go. Because that's some mistake. Me don't want them a Cavalier. Ask them, me tell them every single year. What do you? Because that is me. Me don't want a player.
But Rudolph, that's your fault. Rudolph, that's your fault. Because you haven't coached them well enough to get a contract overseas.
Yes, when me I try to say to you, say, me are one of the coach. We lose all 12 players and still come second in the Premier League. So nobody can say me need them. Me send where any player me have one overseas, one go better yourself for free. But a lot of them don't get no money. But me not one of the coach. We keep players, just look for my record, the oldest player me have 25. Me not keep players, so no player can say me want them. Me play more in the Premier League. Me lose 9 players and me still play. I saw me stay. Anybody know my track record know say, well, I'll try to keep a player when I want to play for me. For what reason? And player who want to play for me and play all national football, me tell themselves go on about them business, me don't want them. So there's no truth in it, as me tell you already. There's no truth in it. I've never seen somebody pick a topic was so stupid to accuse me of. The only thing when me have my principles and you can't get me player for free. That's it.
So can the player buy out his situation? Can he pay the $40 and be released and be a free agent?
I remember we are talking about a man who say I'm a billionaire, a millionaire, and a 400 US.
Yeah.
Them I talk about billionaire. Remember say I'm a poor one, But it's a principle. Now nothing to do with money. It's a principle. If me start with this, then everybody will just come and decide to this them out and get me player. Then me can't start with that. It's a principle position. But me not careless. And me know a lot of time people remember, man all a campaign for my position in an election and all them things, So I'm gonna try keep a vibes going. And that's all I have. That's all.
I hear you.
It's a speed one. And next thing when me I go look on, you see that festival they wanna put out. Make sure so I do all I wanna say, cause me I go dip on it like.
What's a fest?
You finish your statement. It's a sentence.
It's a shortening for the manifesto.
Oh, is that mean festing?
Think you got to forget?
Man, me not forget, man.
They think you forget, Gaffer.
No, I not forget, man. That they part of my mind, brother. I go watch and see what go on.
Was rushed to market. I don't think it's a authentic document. I think it was rushed to market. It was meant to appease a certain community, and now that we have one, I hate to apologize to you, but I think the JFF is moving on. Minzy.
Moving on?
Yeah. Manifesto change. Things change. You can't be static. Manifesto change.
No, but that me I go say, but I want to see a plan of action now. Action plan, I want to see now,
Yeah. Well, Coach, Coach, I haven't eaten any meal. I gotta go. I don't eat. This is sad because I don't normally eat past 8. This is not good. It's not good. I didn't realize it wasn't this long, but it was an interesting.
Yeah, man, we are going to, man. Big up the people in the comment section, man. Bless up on yourself. We are cut. Show done. Yeah, man. Until next time. Stay safe. Please, peace out.
We don't have peace. We don't have peace. A war. It's peer war thing with the pan. Peer war.
Kranky getting beaten. Me and Kranky just done war with that thumbnail there. Kranky just link up with the thumbnail, man.
I think the player from Aston Villa did a good job of putting us in second place. Hopefully we can recover. But we will not win the league. I haven't said we're not going to win the league. City's going to win. But I think we'll stay ahead of Liverpool. So, anyway. All right. Bless up.
More.
Yeah, man.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.